Thank you, Warner Brothers, for sponsoring this video. Hello? Hey, guys! What's going on? Sorry, I'm checking I'm a bit late. I'm sorry. It's been a crazy morning. Okay, let me lower myself. How you guys doing? Sorry, I was just running some checks here. Let me pull Hogwarts Legacy thing. Ah, guys, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so hyped right now. Huh. Anyways, I have to also disclose again, this video is sponsored by Warner Brothers. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm your community host today, there and here. Ah! Sorry, the first scream of the day. I don't know I was gonna be this excited. I haven't been this excited since a long time, since the music video, because I think now I'm recovering more from COVID. I'm feeling better. I'm getting my drive back again. Oh my goodness. All right, let me pull back. We still have plenty, well, 13 minutes. Why don't I hear music? Because it's muted. Give me a second. There she is. Oh my god. Now I can hear the music. Welcome Ravenclaws, welcome Hufflepuffs, Gryffindor, Slytherins, even from Ilvermorny, or that school from Uganda, or from wherever school you're joining in to, whoever student you are, you're welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Oh my goodness, this is just it's just unbelievable, guys. Yeah, let me know who you are. Yeah, there you go. Hufflepuff, Slytherins, Ravenclaws. I see blue hearts. Yes, the quiz. Yes. Well, you can go ahead and do the quiz on Wizarding World right now, and then you can link the accounts with WB, and then you'll get that results of the quiz linked to the game. Oh my god, my hair is a mess. I'm a mess. It's very early. It's 9:30. Well, almost 40 o'clock here. Damn. I'm so hyped right now. I don't know what to grasp on. First off, I will say, guys, I will have to soon probably change the countdown a little bit and have double countdown, because we know we know 6:30 a.m. Nice. Well, a little bit earlier, but welcome guys. I didn't even tweet or anything. I was just what's going on? By the way, guys, I just launched, as you can see, I launched Discord just on Monday, and I'm learning how to use it in terms of, you know, handling the server. And then some people jumped in to help out a little bit. I'm really thankful for that, and it makes it a little bit easier. But yeah. Anyways, welcome. Do you like cheese? I do like cheese. But my taste buds changed since COVID. I am finally starting to taste coffee. Like, it's more like 60% coffee, and then 40% a brewed juice. A weird juice that I call compote, which is what it is. It's a brewed juice, not squeezed juice. But I still need caffeine. Let me see. Let me tweet real quick, and I'll get back in a sec. I mean, I'm not leaving. I'm here. Oh my goodness. It is crazy. How in the world the developers decide to do these showcases? It's like we've been asking for, you know, the actual gameplay for so long, and they brought literally the first showcase with James. I want to say with Chandler because I'm seeing Chandler Wood tweeting right now. Yeah. Okay. What? Just hold on. My brain is in typing mode, so I'm just sorry about that, guys. Be right there. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's see, I heard of that. I will get back. Thank you for the super chat. When did you do this? Also, did they fix or address any of the problems talked about the last showcase? This was a little while back. I'm not sure if well, the thing is, the developers, they were working on fixing things constantly, and I think considering the fact that they now went gold, that yeah, I think they addressed whatever the issues were, and yeah, well, gold for one platform for current gen. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear about the system for not being able to taste after a year ago. That's what I read. That's what I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to drink coffee for a year. It's crazy. I love coffee. Like, coffee is my identity. It's really. Oh, by the way, let me actually pull the thing. Okay, James is streaming. I believe Alex is streaming as well. Lynette is streaming. Oh my god, the whole community. I'm sure Retro Contour is gonna be streaming as well. Oh my god. I'm gonna hide the chat here, and we'll have it like this. Yeah, no, coffee. Well, hey, Nicholas. Coffee is a must. This is. If I was a flavored jelly bean, I would be coffee flavored jelly bean. Oh my god. It is complicated. The delay issue. It is. I know no one wants it. It just. It sucks. It sucks. But I don't know. Like at this point, there's nothing to be done, and if anyone feels like, and I mean, I get it. So many people got the deluxe editions just purely for the early access, and now that's irrelevant. So I totally get if people would want to downgrade to just standard edition. Whew. But oh my god. The excitement levels, they're going to be going up and down, up and down. Oh my goodness. And again, I have to disclose that this video is sponsored by Warner Brothers. They flew me out to Salt Lake City. I had just absolutely amazing experience being, you know, in the studio, meeting the developers. It was just outerworldly experience. It was surreal. All the time I was kind of starstruck because they all seemed like celebrities to me, you know, but it was just amazing. Like I honestly I was like in shock most of the time. just realizing, oh my god, this is happening. This is happening. Like being a Harry Potter fan all my life, you know, and being sort of on one side of, you know, of this, of you know, of Hogwarts Legacy, of Harry Potter, just, you know, and it's almost like meeting the, you know, you're meeting the celebrities from the franchise. It was, wow, it was such a amazing experience. And then by the way, I did also vlog, just like James did a bunch. I vlogged a lot, and I'm currently working on the video, on the behind the scenes, but it will undergo some improvement and well, yeah, editing, but then also we'll have to go the approval Warner Brothers, and will take time. So that video will come out already after the holidays, but still I can't wait to share more about the experience. It was just I can't see, like, I remember I once met Daniel Radcliffe in it was so weird. It was in Los Angeles. I believe it was around the same time he was in that show called Horned or Horns. I don't remember. Oh, so thank you for another super chat, Magnus Mikey Carlson. What is the game going to be delayed to? What I haven't heard. Oh, you haven't? So Hogwarts Legacy, so for PS5 and Xbox Series X, Hogwarts Legacy is releasing on February 10th, and with Deluxe Edition and Collector's Edition, you get the early access. You get the game on the 7th of February. But for PS4 and Xbox One, the last gen now consoles, and that is being released on April 4th, which is, by the way, on my birthday. And then for Nintendo Switch is being released on July 25th, if I'm not wrong. But PC is also the same date. It hasn't changed. So that is the change if you haven't heard. Also, sorry, I'm looking at my feed. Am I a little bit glitchy, or is this computer a little bit glitchy? But the thing is, I'm not going to be able to do much about... Hey, Zeus. Appreciate it. Hey, well, thank you for saying hi from Mexico. Hugs from LA. California, which once was Mexico. Salty. Well, to be fair, Zelda Breath of the Wild was a strong competitor. That's a huge franchise. But, of course, the most anticipated game is Hogwarts Legacy in our hearts. That is for sure. But yeah. Damn, it's glitchy. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Give me a second. What time we have? We have 10 minutes. How about I give a little test? Give me a second. How about I hop into James's stream for a second and see how the video feed plays? Maybe it's just my camera. Give me a second. I want to see this. Hey, Joe Machado, thank you so much for the super chat, or the super chat. Congratulations on this amazing day, Ben. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. This is James. It looks smooth. Guys, let me know if the stream... I don't have audio right now. But... let me know... Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I have to be doing this, but I hate my OBS. He's about to do pirouettes, I believe. Looks smooth, right? So it's just my face a bit glitchy? Oh, morality system. So about the morality system, they did say a while back that it was not that there's no morality system. Hey! Yeah, the video feed looks smooth. It's just my face is slightly glitchy, right? I'm gonna do a little dance. That's how I usually test. I just move around and see if I'm glitchy or not. Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I'm a little bit... I don't know what it is. It looks... your face was a bit glitchy, but it looks great now. Okay, so that's just the feed in general. As long as the video is fine, I'm glitchy, my brain is glitchy all the time, so that's normal, pretty much. All right, let's get back. Shout out to James. Shout out to James. All right. Not glitchy, okay. Oh, appreciate it. Well, we already left. And hi to James. I'm saying hi to James too. Awesome pirouettes. I wish I could do that, but I don't have space. I have a couch here. I wish I could do magic tricks. By the way, talking about magic tricks, my magic no, hold on. My magic caster wand is soon gonna be in the mail. I can't wait. It's shipped. Where I'm from? I'm from Ukraine. I'm from Ukraine, but I am in Los Angeles right now. I've been living here for a few years. Ignore the different weird messages that are popping up on the screen. We're waiting patiently for the stream to start. It's gonna happen in 8 minutes. Oh my goodness. Will you pause the showcase or watch it fully? What? No. Fish? You're not gonna restart on me. No. Sorry. What was the question? Так, я з України. I'm gonna watch it fully. I'm gonna the showcase is gonna go fully. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna kind of be here. There's gonna be plenty of me in there, and then we're gonna discuss things afterwards. I got they're going live. They're going live. They're going live. The countdown's gonna start now because I saw it change. Watching now, you know, it doesn't say waiting, it says watching. I got the honorable one on honorable. I wasn't able to get, oh my god, the heroic one got away so fast. I was so mad that day, but yeah, I got the honorable. I mean, all of them look pretty cool. That one just looked like kind of like it had Hogwarts Legacy flame sign. Let me reload this. Maybe they are... No. Okay, so, well, it premieres in 6 minutes, so it should be good. I will hide the chat again. Reacting... Yeah, I know. It's too much snow. Well, there's no such thing as too much snow. But, to be honest, there is. I mean, that's me in my reaction videos, so... But, well... Anyways, I'm not gonna... I can't wait for you guys to see this! Oh my god. It's insane. It's insane. Just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Hold on. Stream deck to make sure so I put the audio when the stream starts. Thank you, wholesome evil. Absolutely. Oh my god, yeah, it's truly unbelievable. I still can't believe it happened and it happens now. It's absolutely surreal. Oh my god. I mean, I feel giddy. I feel like a child, like a 5-year-old, honestly, right now. I feel silly. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, because I don't know what... that's why I get always nervous about streaming, because this stuff happens. Like, my face will glitch or something else will glitch. I'm like, ugh. Why there can be just something, like you push a button and it works all the time? Because my internet is always good. It's all the same cables, the same electricity, but whatever. Yeah, some of you were of course coming out in the comments and saying, oh, I think it's you. And well, obviously, keep in mind, guys, I am under non-disclosure agreement. There I was, and I still am, but at the same time, I do not know much more than what you guys are gonna see today, because the developers themselves, they kind of made a point that they want to keep me, you know, they want to let me still be able to do content, to theorize, to do videos and stuff, right? Because if they would have shown me something, I wouldn't be able to talk about it because of the NDA. So I don't really know much, but I had the amazing experience just meeting them and then watching the showcase together with them. So that's my experience. But in terms of if I would know anything else, I don't really know much more than what... once this is aired, that's it. We're all synced up about the information about the game. Oh, really? You've been to Ukraine? That's cool. Oh, from Norway. Wow. I believe it's PS5. Oh, you asking who's gonna be playing this on PC? Never mind. Never mind. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes left until it starts. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm just, I don't know. I'm speechless at the moment, in this particular moment. No. Oh my god, my computer wants to restart for some reason. From India, damn. It is Ukrainian accent. If you ever wondered, I'm from Ukraine, but I've lived here. See, I almost spent enough time to sound almost American. Well, I feel like I sound far from American. It's that I have a mixture. It's a mix. It's a labradoodle mix. I mean, I used to be purely... 60 seconds left, 1 minute, guys. Why are we not seeing anything? Come on. By the way, you guys okay with this screen? I'm just gonna leave this on. Well, I have prepared this screen for watching, so it's full screen, but we'll obviously I cannot increase this until the video actually goes live. But it should be on any second, because the countdown, it's now, it says premiere will begin shortly. Yeah, the bigger screen, the better, of course. I'll leave it here because we're about to start. Yeah, I'll refresh for sure. No, but it's good. This my computer from where the video is being streamed is connected to Ethernet, so the internet's not going to be an issue with this. Ah! Yeah! No! Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! I'm calm. I am calm. No, I'm not calm. Oh my god, I'm so high right now. I'm not calm. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it happened and is happening. Oh my god. Oh my god, the music is just so beautiful. Oh, the music is so beautiful. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. This music is just absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, guys. This game is gonna be such an experience. It's gonna be nostalgic, but new at the same time. Oh my god. Hype train pulling into platform 9 3/4, that is for sure. Oh my god, we're 3 minutes away. I know, whoever composed, well, I forgot, I don't remember the name, because they showed it in the music video, or more like in the behind the scenes of the music video. This is incredible. Music is such an important thing, and it's everything they showed so far. It's just they hit it. Whenever they show something, they hit it just in the bullseye. With the music, the visuals, the gameplay. Hey, Dr. Strange, welcome. Thank you so much. This is the person who helped me out so much with Discord. Welcome, yes. Thank you, Damian Sanchez. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Guys, we're less than 2 months away. And some, unfortunately, a bit longer. But the game is gonna be out, and by the way, I will make sure to do spoiler-free videos. And well, there will be spoiler videos, but I will make sure to put warning signs and try to make also spoiler-free videos upon launch of the game. But hey, oh my god. I'm gonna try to shut up. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to mute myself. Because, well, also in this, as you will see, like I was in public, you know. Right now I'm with you guys, but I'm in space alone, so to say. So my hype level is different. And I'm like letting myself go, and there I was like I had to like, you know, shove up myself, trying not to scream and to interrupt or derail anything. All right, well, okay. I have pillows, if anything. I have pillows to scream in. Oh my god. Okay, less than him. Oh my god, it's seconds away. Seconds away, guys. Wife. Once a wizard was right. I am Mr. What? Caffeinated machine something power 3000. I am. Oh my god. Sometimes I do have to take a chill pill. What's going on? No. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lumos Maxima! There he goes, guys. I love you all.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. I'm Chandler Wood, Community Manager here at Avalanche Software, and I'm honored to introduce you to our panel today. First up, we have community guest host, Ben Snow.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Thank you so much for having me.
And from the Avalanche team, we have Game Director Alan Tu.
Hello, everybody.
And Systems Designer Mackenzie Toner.
Hi.
And finally, just off screen capturing gameplay for us, Andrew Coram. Today we'll be giving you a taste of the open world via Broom Flight, a deeper look at combat using the Dark Arts Battle Arena, and a look at your personalizable home within Hogwarts, the Room of Requirement, where we may even see some beasts. And we're starting right where we left off in our last gameplay showcase, just outside Hogwarts, which I love that you can walk out of the castle after walking through everything and then just come out here and take off on your broom out into the open world. And Alan, I know that's something that you particularly like about Hogwarts Legacy too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just being able to hop on the broom and go anywhere. There's something about kind of like the sensation of everything being open to you, and just I love the proximity that I can get to things. I love flying close to the ground, and I kind of wanted to talk about it just because I feel like the brooms are fun for me, not just because of all those feelings of exhilaration, but because they're not just I have a broom and it's done. I actually kind of like some of the mechanics in it. So you see in the lower right, there's a meter there, and occasionally as Andrew's kind of flying up or flying down, you might notice it draining or not. And this isn't the present day where all the broom technology is well known and advanced and everything that we know and love. This is an earlier time where they're still trying to figure out, we're not at the 3,000 yet, we're at the 11. So.
Oh my goodness, I'm just so speechless right now because this is just so beautiful. The world just looks so, by the way, the broom, is that like the only one, or can you like upgrade that broom to go faster?
Yeah, so we have a shop in Hogsmeade, actually a broom shop. And so that sells a variety of different brooms. And it was important to us that the player could customize themselves based on their own aesthetic. So they're purely cosmetic, but if you talk to the shopkeep and help him out, he'll actually sell upgrades.
Yeah, and those upgrades will make it so that where normally the broom, you can only fly, you can only go at max speed. It's kind of like a turbo meter down there. You can only go at max speed without the meter going down, kind of closer to the ground. And as you raise into the air, you'll notice the meter drop. And so those upgrades will allow you to increase that distance from the ground. And the broom owner at the sporting goods store in Hogsmeade is trying to perfect the broom and get better at it and know it better. And you can participate that and get better and better brooms through that.
And I love that mechanic encourages you to actually explore the world and kind of stay close to the ground. It's not just a travel mechanic, point A to point B. You're not just flying high over everything, although it is beautiful, something I really love doing, but as well, there's lots to explore on the ground, and so kind of keeping you down at the ground level.
And to me, it feels like it's got this kind of surfing vibe over the.
Oh my god! Like I'm just like I want to snatch the controller from Andrew right now because I want to go to the mountaintop, I'm going to the forest, and to that hamlet, or I don't know if that's how it's called. I think that's what it is.
No, it's awesome. We're actually gonna land here, and I feel like that you call it a hamlet is just perfect, just because that's what we refer to it as, and so. We all know from lore that Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village within Britain, but we wanted other opportunities to kind of meet other characters out here and to kind of populate the landscape, so it's not just kind of barren as you leave out this direction of magic. And so we just imagine these different dwellings, these different smaller locations that wizards might live in out in the Scottish Highlands. And so it's those, and so we refer to those as hamlets, and they're opportunities to learn those wizard stories, how those different locations have kind of like learned to live, what their relationships are with characters at Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. And so they're both quest opportunities out here and a chance to kind of get to know more of the area, even beyond Hogwarts and Hogsmeade that we've already experienced. And you'll also notice on the mini-map, like lots of little icons, and each one of those represent gameplay in the hamlets that you can participate in, whether it's a vendor or different puzzles and challenges or different secrets that exist. Each one of those icons are different opportunities for gameplay. And you'll notice that same thing as we venture out into the open world as well. So when you go out into the open world and you see those icons, whether they're on the mini-map or on your map or off in the distance, those things are opportunities to say, like, I want to increase my inventory capacity. They're puzzles left behind by old wizards, that you can solve that actually grant you those. If you see ruins off in the distance and you visit them, you might find opportunities to actually expand and learn about your ancient magic. And as you kind of encounter different enemies dotted on the landscape, sometimes those characters, poachers or dark wizards, might be hoarding different magical resources that are valuable to you as you're playing the game. So each one has kind of like a way to connect to our gameplay loops and provide different opportunities that just kind of reward you for poking around them.
I mean, I right away want to just cover all of those points on the map just by going over there.
Well, we've flown on a broom already, but there is something that we haven't done so far, and that is getting on our flying mount. We're going to hop on our Onyx Hippogriff here. The Onyx Hippogriff is our pre-order bonus.
Oh my god, there he just like pops out of the bag. Oh wait, you can use it as a horsey? I mean, a horse. I mean, that is a horse.
Yeah, as a hippogriff, you can totally ride it like a ground mount, and you can lift off into the air. And we try to make sure that each of those interactions, so the broom's really good at reaching that top speed, at kind of traveling the world as quickly as possible, but sometimes it's really nice to get on the hippogriff because of that ground speed or those transitions, and sometimes it just feels amazing just to be riding around on a hippogriff.
Look at it.
Yeah, it really is kind of like, I don't know, it's a great feeling being on it, and it's a great feeling managing those transitions, kind of going from run to fly and just being able to go wherever you want. And we tried to make sure that each one of these things that you can interact with have a unique identity and a reason for being.
And oh my god, like I see like different like areas, like a swampy area. By the way, can you go to like entire map anywhere you go? There are regions that are like locked from you?
Yeah,
or,
as soon as you, there's kind of a moment where the world kind of opens up to you outside of Hogwarts as a student, and right from that moment, early on in the game, you can go wherever you want. And so you might find more difficult challenges in different areas, and you'll see different spots as Andrew's moving around, like you mentioned, the swamp. But there, we have got like a coast, and we've got different types of environments out in the world just to kind of pepper your experience, reward you for exploring, keep things fresh. All those things exist as we're moving around.
I don't know
I
why.
love that windmill. It's like so rustic. Like I keep forgetting that this is like 1800s. The Wizarding World we've never really seen before. Like it feels so authentic. Like it just, it's part of it.
Yeah, I love this vista too, and I'm gonna have Andrew stop here. We're gonna use a bit of dev magic to change the seasons. Actually, I want you to see what this world looks like, covered in snow.
Yes, 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 please. I love snow.
Oh my god!
Oh, baby.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Like, it looks so realistic. Oh my god, it changes the landscape like completely. Oh my god. Does it have like actual like gameplay impact? Like impact on the gameplay? Or does it like it's just the weather of Scotland?
Yeah, we really use it as a narrative marker through the game. So as you're progressing through your main storyline, it was important for us to kind of like have those moments that kind of felt like when you're reading the books or watching the movies where, you'll see kind of like the title card, winter, and now the landscape has changed, and you're really feeling that passage of time while you're a student, going through your year at Hogwarts. And I think we wanted to duplicate that, and for me it's really fun that it's not just on the outside, which which I agree. I think it looked really beautiful. But within the school as well. So there are moments like when it reaches certain holidays or things like that, where Hogsmeade reacts to holidays and the school reacts to holidays, and you see the decorations around those environments change. That really helped just kind of make me feel like I'm there.
Right.
Yeah. And it's not just you know, for the seasons, those kind of vibe things. Like we have a day-night cycle, and that day-night cycle, even though similarly, like it's
There's so many encounters everywhere.
In the evening, there's less characters there. Around the school, you'll notice it kind of dies down and quiets down. Just when there's just candlelight and students kind of like as you're walking through the halls. But in that day-night cycle is where we've kind of placed a few items where, you know, whether or not you can collect them or whether or not you can interact with them that are a little bit restricted by the day-night cycle.
And I love Andrew's flying up here, really high up on the hippogriff. And we're just looking at this view of Hogwarts in the distance. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's part of what I love most about flying around in this game, whether it's on a hippogriff or on the broom.
No, I mean, you talk about going anywhere and things that you can see in the distance, and that's one of my, I still can't get over, like, no matter, I play this so much, but I still can't get over the fact that I can see Hogwarts out there, and there's just something beautiful about knowing that all of the things inside of it, the classrooms, the students, the professors, all the places I can go, I can just fly my hippogriff, land in the courtyard, enter the front doors, and just walk, you know, to the library, to class, or to greenhouse, or to my common room, that it's all contiguous and just kind of like one space is still exciting to me after all this
I mean,
time.
I'm just I'm speechless right now. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's just, oh my God.
As much as we want to spend a lot more time out here just flying around, experiencing the world, I think this is a great opportunity to switch over to combat. And last time we gave you kind of an intro to combat. This time we're going to really go a lot more of a deep dive on using the Dark Arts Battle Arena, which is part of our deluxe edition. All right, Andrew's got us in the Forbidden Forest, which is where the Dark Arts Battle Arena is. Which is part of the Deluxe and Digital Deluxe Edition. I love the way that the Dark Arts Battle Arena is actually part of the world. It's integrated into the world, so your experience is more immersive than just choosing an option from the main menu of the game or something like that.
A reason to go to the Forbidden Forest.
Exactly. There are many reasons to go to the Forbidden Forest, but he's also wearing the Dark Arts cosmetic set.
There's so much stuff going on
Here he's pulling out the Thestral, which is part of that Dark Arts pack from the Deluxe and Digital Deluxe Edition. So we're going full Dark Arts here.
Dark Arts!
But I like this battle arena. It is a great place to show off really combat in a big way, because it unlocks some interesting abilities for you and allows you to really play around with combat in a deep way.
And is this like the only arena like this in the game where you can like practice? And
So in the base game we have 2 combat arenas normally, and so everyone has access to those. And each of the combat arenas are an opportunity to kind of just go through a difficult combat challenge, fight through multiple waves, in order to earn a different cosmetic for your character and add that to your collection. In the case of that's no different than the Dark Arts Battle Arena. That's also true, the combat arena. But one of the things that we're excited about in the Dark Arts Battle Arena that people can do is you come in preloaded with different abilities. So the unforgivable curses are something that everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to be able to earn, and they can make choices in order to kind of like add that to their repertoire, and they can also commit to that down with certain talents and things like that. When you play the Dark Arts Combat Arena, you actually have access to all of those things as kind of like a way to test them all. And so it's a chance to kind of like tour and play with the Dark Arts and decide whether or not
sorry for
that
screaming.
is
Sorry for screaming. I couldn't do that there. I don't know what's happening to me now.
Everyone has the same ability to explore the Dark Arts. This is just kind of like a
losing right now.
And again, a great place for us to show off combat in general. So I think we're gonna jump in here. Andrew's gonna start battling, and we can start talking about everything you're seeing on the screen.
All right. Oh, they just about the cadavers right away. Oh my God.
We're starting off strong.
Oh my God. Was that Kujio? Oh my God. That's so cool.
Yeah, so that you'll notice right away, like when we used Avada Kedavra, that guy's health bar went from instant to 0, and we really are trying to honor the way Avada Kedavra works in the game, even in some pretty extreme situations. you'll notice that like the meter takes up a lot longer to
Yeah, a little
kind of
cooldown.
build up as a way to kind of deal with its extreme power, just so that it's still fun to use. And then there's some ways that we'll probably talk about to adjust that. But I don't know. I don't know if there are things on the screen that you just have questions about.
Well, like I see like little blue things pop up from
Yeah.
the enemies. Also, before like that sign, well, it's like, so in the community we call it the ancient magic sign. I don't know if that's how it's called
Yeah.
in the game.
So the community is astute. So on the development side and in player facing in the game, we reference that as your ancient magic meter.
Oh, so it is ancient magic.
That is, yeah. So as your abilities in the game keep growing and you become exposed to some of the secrets about your own kind of mystery and your own abilities, you start unlocking new powers. So one of those powers, you'll see the R1 button appearing throughout the game. That's an ancient magic throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw an object to you and fling it at an enemy.
Okay.
But whenever you see the R1 or the L1 plus R1 appear over somebody's head, that's an ability to cast a very devastating and powerful ancient magic spell to do a ton of damage against the character.
I see.
And the way that manifests itself depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting. And you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here that are pressuring the player in different ways. You'll notice there's abilities that kind of bubble up under the player as he's fighting that force him to move. And there's different ways that we want the player to kind of move around on the battlefield. And that's actually a good link to the ancient magic meter in general. And the reason I say that is because as you're doing different things in combat, you're protegoing and you're doing different abilities and you can kind of speculate.
This is a
with your
dance.
talents. There are different ways to get that meter to build faster and faster. But one of the most effective base ways to build up that meter fast, that way you can launch these devastating attacks whenever you want to, is to actually perform combos. So you see that combo appearing, and it's almost like your emotions are building up, and then basically that builds up enough that you can attack someone. But as the combo meter builds up, at some point you strike someone and a piece of their magic kind of falls out of them. You'll see these blue orbs in the game world, and there's something that only you can see in the narrative, in the world. And it's another reason to move around on the battlefield.
Only we
If you
can see.
Go up and collect those things and suck them in. They give big jumps to that ancient magic meter as we're playing.
We're talking a lot about spells and magic here, but I think there's another huge component of combat, and that is the tools that you can bring to combat as well to kind of change the way you play. And I think Mackenzie knows a lot about what's going on with the plants and potions.
And
I know,
so
yeah, it's gonna
the
take a
tools
lot
are
of
really
practice.
interesting because they're basically like a prior investment. So you can bring the potions and the plants that you grow in the Room of Requirement to combat to essentially kind of help you defeat enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently. So some of the tools that you'll see here are like the rock skin potion. So that is something that basically covers your skin in this like rocky material that reduces the incoming damage that you're receiving. So against big enemies, hard-hitting enemies like trolls, that's super helpful.
Oh my god, he's just destroying. The troll just collapsed.
Yes.
Obviously, we have the Wiggenweld potion as well, which increases your health. And then we have the focus potion. So when Alan talks about having to balance Avada Kedavra with a long cooldown, because obviously it's an instant kill, one thing that you could do is brew a focus potion, and that will increase how quickly your cooldowns regain.
Right.
There was
So much like versatility, like in what the character is doing to the troll right now. Like he's just bouncing around the arena. He's like not, and the troll makes him move around too. Looks like.
And I love that our plants are violent.
Yes, and so that's like when we were talking about the setup of the arena, you also have plants that you can fight with. And so we have things like the venomous tentacula that you can put down, and it acts like a turret, and it just kind of
can have a
shoots enemies
freaking
around the
tree.
battlefield.
That is
Fighting
so
for
cool.
you.
This is like a truly like Hufflepuffian way to approach the battle. Yes.
No, that was super important to us, that there were these like multiple ways. And so you can see there's a ton of different things you can use. The mandrake is one, so you can pull it out and it stuns with its like piercing cry these enemies in a radius.
And another thing I want to call out that we're seeing on the side of the screen here is these dueling feats, which I love because I love anything that prompts me to play a game in a different way, a unique way. I don't want to get stuck in my style, you know? And so this is a way to, if you want to get stuck in your style, go for it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for it. But we also want to have some things over here that may make you use certain plants or certain potions
Area.
or block more or
Yeah, we mentioned the field guide challenges in the prior stream, and the field guide challenges, this is the way that the field guide manifests like challenges for you to do in combat. And exactly to your point, we just wanted a way to encourage players to explore the different systems, to help them decide, to just kind of practice with them and explore what they want to be, because there really are so many different ways that you can push talents. When you see the green X's on characters,
That's right.
and that's kind of through your talents you can unlock this kind of cursing mechanic that sort of like links the fates of these different characters on the battlefield. That way, as you get as you're cursing different characters, they all begin sharing damage. And so we have things like Avada Kedavra, which is the insta-kill, but if you curse everyone before you insta-kill this one guy, they can all drop dead for that kind of ultimate Voldemort fantasy. And so,
Oh my god.
there are dark arts fantasies. There's fantasies about being more of a defense against the dark arts character, things like that misty step that you see occasionally being used on the battlefield. And we can also spec into our potions and plants to make them more powerful and more efficacious. So it's all about which type of player you feel like you are and whether or not you want to play with prep on the fly or with deliberation, and those are all different options.
That is so cool because like it's like I see so much like going on the stream, just so much complexity, and I want to just try it myself, like which style works best. I mean, I feel like it's the dark arts is going to be the easiest route, but
You're
that
our
ancient
audience.
magic, to be honest, feels like much more powerful than just the dark arts.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And speaking of plants and potions, we're going to be putting the dark arts away, put those unforgivable curses
how he just
away,
ignores them.
and heading to the Room of Requirement, which is your home within Hogwarts, a personalizable space that actually has some utility as well, where you get to brew things and grow things and also care for some beasts. All right, Andrew's got us in the Room of Requirement, we kind of went casual mode on the outfit here, wearing a nice jumper. And I think that's a good jumping off point for the personalization of the space as well. Not just your character and the visuals of your character, but actually this space is a place that you can make your own.
Yeah, it was super important to us that this space really did feel like your reflection as a wizard. So you can change the architecture in here.
What?
Different themes throughout, starkly different themes, to really just hammer home that this is yours. You
Oh
can
my
change-
god, what? This is beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my god.
That's the thing, is not only can you change the architecture here, but you can actually conjure little objects into this space, as you can see. So there's like statues that you can do, and ornaments, and tables, and rugs, and just a bunch of little things that really flesh out the space and bring it to life.
Oh my god, because like we had an idea that those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this. Where do you even get this stuff? Like there's a furniture store?
Yeah, so we call them conjurations. And the conjuration recipes can be purchased at Tomes and Scrolls in Hogsmeade. But also as you engage in different types of gameplay throughout the world, you'll be rewarded with different objects.
You can
That's
change
so
the
cool. And you change color?
You can change the color, you can change the size of it, and you can place it basically anywhere.
Oh my god, it's so tiny. It's like for Baby Niffler.
And I love how the system too is designed. It's not mechanical; it's immersive, and so you get the magical effect of conjuring it in, and you're actually doing this in the world as your character, but the way you've blended
can
like, that
change so much.
gameplay with
Yeah, it's
the
personalized
immersive
so much.
design of personalizing the
Oh my
space.
god, like, and I love the animation, how it like appears, you know, like it's not just like there, it's like it almost like it apparates.
It is really quite beautiful, and that was the thing, is we wanted that to look really nice because the magic in the wizarding world is everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical. And we really wanted to nail that whimsy in this space. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is that
this is
not
the
only
best thing
can you
ever.
like conjure things
Seriously.
and you can change their look, but you can do that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting pots and potion stations, and you can change the look of those as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
Right.
So
It's
while
like
you're
The
also
Sims.
doing these like kind of nurturing-based activities, this is also the space where you
In
would
Hogwarts
bring
Legacy.
your gear to be identified, and gear to have like rates put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh.
Yeah, we keep bringing up appearance and how it looks, and And on a,
My sound.
like in the game, you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to. But the player will be finding different types of gear, that we call it, as you progress through the game. And essentially, we just know that clothes and different items in the wizarding world can have different magical properties. And as you explore,
Yes,
and
Game
as
of the
you
Year
adventure,
2023.
and as you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different pieces of gear that have different abilities, and that can help you in your journey and are a major part of you kind of growing as a wizard and advancing as a wizard. And so
There's a huge list.
and not all the time, whenever you get a new piece of gear, you don't necessarily know exactly what it does. And so there is a station inside of the Room of Requirement that you can conjure. It's one of the first things you conjure, called an identification station, where you can actually bring that gear that you're uncertain about and learn what its abilities are.
Right, yeah, that's so cool.
And then as this space advances even further, and the space will eventually grow its own rooms, and you're going to get new recipes, like Mackenzie's talking about, all these different things keep expanding. And as it expands, eventually you're going to earn what we see here, which is called a loom. And when you set up a loom, it's an ability to essentially customize exactly which magical properties are on your gear, and take any piece of gear and adjust its properties and to tweak what it does. And I mentioned earlier that you can make anything look like anything. The collection of appearances, we call it, or cosmetics, we've been referring to it in this stream. Those types of things you can use, and you can apply a look to any other look. So if you get a piece of gear, you put it on, you look like that, but you can change it to look like whatever you want.
Yes,
That's so
fashion
cool.
shows.
And like you can just put some ability to the sweater, but then you can just swap that ability.
Yep, and appearances you can edit whenever you want in the gear screen. The loom is specifically about applying traits and applying larger upgrades that just kind of grant you greater statistical advantage, or give you really specific abilities that blend in nicely with where you're trying to go with your combat fantasy or talents and things like that.
Interesting. I'm just seeing that they're just like pumpkin fur, mooncalf fur. Where does that come from?
Yeah, and so you'll notice that the ingredients that are used to add traits and to upgrade your gear are based around beasts. So this is where we get into the beast care section, which is inside this vivarium. Kind of bigger space on the inside idea. And so you can see here we have a couple of beasts out. We have a graphorn and a mooncalf and a niffler and a neasel as well. So quite a variety.
Oh my god, he's just like a big puppy.
They're so cute.
cuddling. Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable. And so part of beast care is petting them as well, but feeding them too. And so once you do those things, that's when they feel safe enough that they'll give you their magical ingredients. So mooncalf fur, niffler fur, etc. That can then be used in your gear.
That is like so like intuitive, because like you know that makes sense, because when you touch the animals you get some fur leftovers. That's so, oh my god.
Yeah, and we really want to hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them. So in the overland you can find these beast dens and rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is brushing them and feeding them food as well, and to build that relationship with your beasts. In addition to be able to care for beasts, you can actually conjure things in this space as well.
The house, the cottage.
Yeah, right. And so we have like a lot of little ornaments in this area, and a lot of them are purely cosmetic, but they look really cool. Again, it's the personalization of this space.
Look at it.
Oh my goodness, no, this is like, I'm gonna spend 8 hours just designing this whole area to personalize. This is like cool. It's like you have this little play area, like a personalized fish tank, so to say, just for the creatures. I love it.
Yeah, no, totally. And there's like a decoration aspect, but there's also, we were saying inside as well, is there's a utility aspect to it too. So as you progress in the game and you're able to purchase more conjurations, you're able to speed up your process. So one of them, for example, is the food processor, which allows for the beast in the space to automatically get feed, so you don't have to do it manually. And so you're really building the progression for yourself here. In addition, there's also a toy box where you can, where you can play with your beasts. You'll see here, yeah. So you can, there's a bunch of toys in it, and each beast has their own favorite toy. So as you can imagine, the moon calf really likes the moon ball, or the Neasel, as like a little cat, really likes to chase the yarn ball as well.
Right.
And they're super cute.
Oh my God.
Watching them, it's so cute.
And the big thing we really wanted to hammer home is that the world is a dangerous place. And so by going and rescuing these beasts and bringing them back here and caring for them, you're really helping them out. There's poachers in the overland who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead, you're caring for them. You're giving them a home.
Look at the trees. Did you see this? Raphorn is just gigantic. But he looks like my dog. Right now, for sure.
Oh, you can actually name them as well. So like your
Yeah,
dog.
he looks like a pug. He's sleeping.
So
right here.
getting back into that personalization, you know, yeah, we didn't want you to just like throw in, oh, here's a Graphorn in here. Like, this can be named whatever Andrew's about to name them. Bruce.
That's a good name.
You know, we've created this really nice space, and you can get additional vivariums, correct? It's a different kind of aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping your beasts and caring for them.
Progression is a big part of this space as well. So as you progress through the story, you will unlock more vivariums. So as you can see, this one's quite meadow themed, big, open, bright. But there's other ones, say like a swamp that you might encounter. And it's really a visual effect to and more space for.
And it's so
for you.
seamless.
Oh, so it's like those. So when we're inside the room requirement, there's like on the left, there's that moon glow from one entrance and then some shrubbery going on in the right. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Ah, oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
And another thing with the beast care that I think is great, you know, tying back to the same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel, it's actually built in and integrated into the world. In the same way, like beast care isn't just this added element. You're not just throwing it on top. There's really this like narrative and integration to
Yeah, everything connects. So as you progress through the missions, you'll expand
The
the space.
stretching of the glass.
As you earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade and use them to unlock the gameplay here and unlock new conjurations and different things to play around with. In the open world, it's in those different
It's
in those different
huge.
environments, like the different combat and conflicts and bandit camps and different things like that exist in the overland. Those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom.
It's
so
huge.
all these things have a way of connecting. Moonstone that you find out in the world is the resource that we use to conjure everything. That's found throughout the world. Forageables are used for recipes. So really everything's like a cycle and keeps you coming back.
But even with the story that's being told too, I think people know who Poppy is and that she has a particular affinity for beasts.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything we're seeing here, you know,
And
you're going to
being
be venturing out into the world, and this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg, even of kind of like your interactions with beasts in that narrative. So, you know, you bringing up Poppy, there are more kind of mysteries to discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts. And so different characters have their own stuff that just kind of make this all just kind of like the beginning of your journey.
Well, we could spend hours in here, but we're gonna have to end the stream now. What do you think about what you've seen today?
I mean, I'm just so blown away by how beautiful it looks. The open world seems so detailed and there's so many things to do, and like the combat, we're gonna spend like 2 weeks or more just breaking it down by pieces. There's just so much to this world. Like, I'm so happy you guys did this overall gameplay.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've got more for you to discover and find on your own. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hogwarts Legacy is available for pre-order now. It releases February 10th with 72-hour early access for owners of the Collector's, Deluxe, and Digital Deluxe Edition.
This is
We're gonna
just the
wrap
tip
things
of
up,
the
but
iceberg.
First, we've got a little surprise for you. Bye.
Yes! Oh, what? Oh! What was that? What? Is that you being evil? Or so? Huh? What? Huh? Stop! No, no. What? Huh? I need to see that again. Everything. Oh my god, guys! I need to. No, that's not. That's like the Tom Riddle's. Where's my mouse? Tom Riddle. But that can't be the Tom Riddle. I have to finish this. Give me a second. Oh my god, guys! Oh, there's the retro. What is that? Yeah, what is that going on? Okay, where's the video? Hogwarts Legacy. The show. Oh, shh. What's happened? I clicked something wrong. There we go. Okay. So, oh my god, we have to go through everything. Mind blown completely. Guys, absolutely 100%. Goodbye. This is the office of Dumbledore. Well, headmaster's office. Look at the chair. We're in the headmaster's office, and we can sneak inside of it. Basically, there's the pensieve over there in the corner. Yeah, in the back, more like on the first floor. That, what is that? Ancient magic or just dark? Some pages flew into it. We got moon signs. Sorry, sun signs. And then there's black smoke. Yeah, he uses it. And a black smoke appears and takes him. He's like the Death Eater, and he's getting teleported. Look at the book. That's the book from the behind the scenes. Oh, and he gets inside the book. He almost like gets summoned. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know. Oh. What is that? I'm like, what? The Tom Riddle, what? No, this is not, I don't think this is linked to Tom Riddle at all. I think this is just, there's some dark magic stuff going on, and he's being summoned. And he turns into black smoke, yeah, and it's in the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's not Tom Riddle's. It's in the... Oh my god. There's some major problems with the Hogwarts security. Whoa. Oh my god, guys. Let's go over this stream real quick. This was... Oh... What do you guys think? What do you guys think of everything? What is your favorite part? What is your favorite part of all of this? And by the way, thank you. There was another mention in the beginning. There was a little super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't want to really, but appreciate for all the comments and feedback. You're crying. Oh my god. Favorite about combat. Some are still processing. I'm still processing even though I've seen this. I know, like, look, first of all, at the freaking open world. It's just so massive. And it's also detailed. Every time we would be flying, he would be saying certain things. Like, he would, like, see something and, you know, like...
based on their own aesthetics.
Respond. Like, you were like, oh, there's something there. Because when we were watching, like, because we were, you know, mic'd, we were not hearing the audio that much. Ah! Oh my god. I wonder if beasts are limited, huh? Because you can send them back into the wild. Not sure.
So
Then
they're purely cosmetic.
okay, I'm not because yes. And there's so much going on. Encounters. He like every time he flies, he sees some creature. There were wolves in other moment, and he like responds to it. And oh my god, all the different little like so many icons on the map going on. So many things that are popping up, and they're all different. There's a question mark. There's some kind of leaf. You can just give a tip to a guy. To the musician.
Scottish Highlands. And so it's those, and so we refer to those as hamlets, and they're opportunities to learn those wizard stories, how those different locations have kind of like learned to live, what their relationships are with characters at Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. And so they're both quest opportunities out here, and
I know oh my god, the feel about the sandbox. Oh my god, that part is my most favorite, I think, overall, just because I love building stuff. I love, you know, The Sims and strategy games, and so the fact that you can customize that space completely, oh my goodness, makes me so happy. Even though it doesn't matter if it doesn't really, you know, that's just custom, that's that, and it doesn't really extend. No NPC will probably notice that, or whatever. It doesn't really impact the story or what's anything. It's just your space to customize however, personalize however you want. It is. It's the remaster of Sims 2, the Magic School. Because remember there was Sims 2 and it had like a magic edition or patch or version. I know. Well, technically, because they said that in the vivarium, that space is kind of like, again, it doesn't really impact anything. It's like a fish tank. It's decorative in there in your space. Oh my god. I'm surprised Harry didn't found our bones in the room of requirement, considering how much time was spent. But it changes. See, if Harry needed to find answers of the past or whoever wanted, then the room of requirement would answer that, because always room of requirement answers the needs of a student. Or not student necessarily. Sims to medieval, yes. See, congratulations on amazing showcase. We're just discussing everything. It looks so good. And what was that last clip of the person with dark smoke in the headmaster's office? What? And of course, thank you so much for having me at Avalanche. Oh my god, absolutely. I'm at the moon right now. I know. I was like, what? 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 Oh my god. Appreciate it for stopping by. Oh my god. I'm so hyped right now. I am absolutely. Oh my god, I hit you guys. Sorry, didn't mean that. Didn't mean that. Oh my goodness. But yeah. And then we're about to get to the combat. But yes, I love the fact that there's so many different icons on the minimap. Oh, there's more there. And they're like popping up as you go. There's so much to explore. And the animation of the popping, the summoning,
that we haven't done so far, and that is getting
it's
on our
just
flying
so
mount.
smooth.
We're gonna hop on our Onyx Hippogriff here. The Onyx Hippogriff is our pre-order bonus.
Oh my god, there he just like pops out of the back.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm being a nerd, a geek, and a 5-year-old right now, and I don't care because I love this. This looks amazing. And also look at the jacket the character is wearing. It's so cool. We got the new this jacket
on our flying mount
with a little tree.
We're gonna hop on our onyx
signature in the
hippogriff here.
back.
The onyx hippogriff.
And then
is
we
our-
had a cloak, the Dark Hearts outfit, and then we had a sweater, the really cozy, ugly sweater. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I was just stuffing myself. I was trying not to scream all the time because I was, in front of people, in front of developers. I gotta be cool, be chill. So I was like, okay, calm down. You can scream later. So yeah, I'm glad I'm able to like let things out right now. Even though I already know stuff, it's like re-seeing it. It's
our pre-order bonus.
Oh my god, there he just like pops out of the bag. Oh wait, you can use it as a horsey? I mean, horse. I mean, that is a...
I don't know what I said. Horsey. It just came out. I don't understand what it is. Let's not stay focus on that. Look, there's like a little sheep, a goat sheep wandering around. There's like little animals. It's the world is not empty. There were wolves in the other parts, or I thought there were wolves. And then there's this sheep.
horse.
Yeah, as a hippogriff, you can totally ride it like a ground mount, and you can lift off into the air.
And there are the different crystals. Did you see the crystals?
As a hippogriff, you can
There's a guy
totally
walking, and then right
ride
there.
it like a
Huh?
ground mount.
Right there. There are little crystals. The one we saw in the character breaking in the room of requirement.
And
They're like in the wild, so we get the
you can
resources.
lift off into the air. And we tried to make sure that each
It said something. Thornback. What?
totally ride it like a ground mount, and you can lift off into the air. And we
Thornback Scurrier, level 18. What's that? Is that a oh? So see, like on the map, there are little arrows, so the enemies are there. Moonstone? Yeah, I don't know if that's Moonstone per se, or necessarily, maybe, but yeah, we did. I think we collect that. I expect him to yeet in the water when stopped on the. Yeah, I thought they're gonna just dive. Oh. I think I've been spending hours customizing the. Oh my god, yes, that's I'm gonna spend forever. But the thing is, like as Mackenzie said, that not everything is gonna be like available right away. There's there are different stuff available in the wild and the world, and you can like find, discover, and then bring and use it in the room of requirement.
tried to make sure that each of those
So yeah, enemies appeared, and okay, so there's little camp we can go and strike, and they discover us too. See like a question mark first,
so
and then it builds up.
it's really good at reaching that top speed at
And
kind of traveling the world as
we
quickly
go
as
far
possible.
away and goes lower. So okay, yeah, the enemy sees us. They don't like. They first have to notice us and realize that we are their enemy.
Well, but
Yes, this is like totally personalizable area. This is
sometimes
insane.
It's really nice to get on the hippogriff because of that ground speed or those transitions. And sometimes it just feels amazing just to be riding around on
Or
it.
it's like, oh my god, that like it looks so good. Well, it doesn't look like a copy pasted trees or anything. I want to explore all of that shrubbery.
Yeah, it really is kind of like I don't know. It's a great feeling.
Oh, railroad, and a little carriage. Look, there's a railroad. So this road leads to the mines. By the way, I have to keep disclosing things. This is part of it. That keep in mind, guys. Whoever joins in, thank you for joining right now. And this video is sponsored by Warner Brothers, because I've been flown out to Salt Lake City to do the showcase together. Yes, it is. Look, Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna exactly like it's not available right away. You collect stuff, you discover things. This is like advanced more in the game, and including the spells, because they mentioned that even though that's the ballad arena where you have all the spells so you can practice them. But in the world, you don't have that. You have to unlock the spells first. You have to find that. You have your journey. Right, so even though it seemed as oh, Avada Kedavra is easy, and it's but also it has like a big, long cooldown. Plus, it's not available right away. You gotta find it, you gotta learn it.
On it, and it's a great feeling managing.
So yeah, this road leads to the mines and the back. Oh,
transitions.
That's a different circle. That's not that Merlin circle. Give me a second.
Is kind of like I don't know. It's a great feeling.
By the way, guys, we're just moving right away into the breaking down mode immediately. Are you cool with that? I think I'm cool with that because I can't wait to freaking digest all of this.
Being on it, and it's a great feeling.
Yeah, so that's not the Merlin circle. It looks like a hole in the ground, but a stone one. Oh, interesting, very interesting. Yes. Wow, my hype, can you tell? I'm like, and it's not just the coffee that I can barely taste. But anyways, guys, let me take a moment and say cheers to Hogwarts Legacy. Cheers to you guys, the community. I think this game, for all the Harry Potter fans, for all the gamer Harry Potter fans, and not gamer necessarily, this is a gift. This is a true gift from heaven. Seriously. We waited for this game for so long, and we get so much in it. I think even we had high expectations. I think this game is exceeding those expectations. Seriously, thank you, Warner Brothers, for deciding to make this game. Thank you, Avalanche Software, for putting all your efforts, all your passion into this, because it's seen in every shot. And just like Chandler said, guys, this is just the tip of an iceberg. Which is insane, absolutely insane. They've shown so much. And we're all worried about, them showing too much. He's saying we're okay to show all this because this is just the tip of an iceberg. What? Cheers, guys. I know, yeah. Flying has different. So, oh yeah, I kind of skipped that part almost immediately. We'll get back, but yeah, I like how. So basically, like the speed of the broom back then was different from how it is today, right? In time, and so those comets or whatever brooms, they are faster when they're close to the ground, but then slower as you go high because their power changes. I need to re-listen to that, but it's interesting, and there are more different brooms from the Quidditch supplies.
This transition is kind
All right, so that hole was not the Merlin. It's something different type of hole. Circle.
From run to fly.
Yeah, the railroad, and so because I thought that's the train from the station, but I mean maybe, but that was the cart, the mining cart, and it leads
just being able to go wherever you want. And we tried to make sure that
and more encounters. Look, they notice us as we are in the air. So I guess maybe if we like hover in the broom for too long, they'll start like pew, 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 casting spells at us. You think the Chamber of Secrets is in this game? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think technically it's supposed to be there because Salazar Slytherin built it in Hogwarts. So I think yes. And there might be some maybe hints that it is there, like Easter eggs. I don't know, but I don't know if it is in or not. Yes, yeah, you can customize and upgrade your broom. It's amazing. So yeah, they discover and look, now we switch to a different area.
Each one of these things that you can
gets
interact
this,
with have a unique identity and a reason for being.
Oh, did you notice? Like, so they saw us, the enemy saw us, they turned into exclamation point, disappeared, and then music, the battle music, whatever, started playing. Yeah, the higher you are, the stronger the airflow, so you can boost. Yeah, it makes sense, but it's more explained about how just the brooms weren't as advanced in that time, and it totally makes sense because yeah, look, we get into a very swampy.
Oh my god! Like I see like different like areas, like
look, like that. That looks like a gate. Those trees.
Yeah.
Hold on. That looks like a gate. Yeah, like phones before that were not that great. No, it's not an MMOR. There's no online multiplayer elements at all. What does it say? The tool wheel L1 is useful for dealing with higher level combat situations. Combat plants and potions can give you an advantage against tougher enemies. Oh. So that's explaining the tool wheel. Wow, but it gets this greenish fog. It's like the shrubs, the dead marshes. It gives me the dead marshes vibes from Lord of the Rings. This is amazing. It's like this greenish fog immediately. Some structures, some stone stuff going on in here. Different gigantic trees. When it out, the trees
can
don't
you
do anything.
go to like entire map anywhere you go? There are regions that are like locked from you.
Yeah,
or,
as soon as you, there's kind of a moment where the world kind of opens up to you outside of Hogwarts as a student.
Aha! There's a moment at which the world outside Hogwarts opens up to you. So, well, it makes sense because at the beginning of the game, you start the game, you're somewhere else, and then you're brought to school, and then explained everything about the school and the stuff, and then okay, you can go outside, and then the open world is available. So yeah, what he said is also well, yeah.
And right from that moment,
And I said about the gate, and look, there's like a puzzle or more like a labyrinth icon. I think so. I think if there's water, I mean, overall, the animation of the water, how it is, how it looked, especially in the old ASMR video, it seemed like you could swim, but I don't know. But I see. Okay, so I still stand on my ground that I think if we get into the water, we will not die. We'll have to like somehow get out of the water, right? Or there were some areas. Like if you don't have a mount or whatever, you will have to get across onto that little island from the ASMR video. So I feel like, yeah, you can swim, but it's not going to be like any advanced. You're not going to like explore the underworld and meet mermaids and their kingdom or something. But I think, yeah, it's not going to be super advanced, but it's going to be there. Kind of like, remember Spider-Man, right? If you get out on the water, you don't die. You kind of just like... slowly get out of it. I think it was going to be something like that. Right. Let's go. But yeah, there's an icon.
early on in the game, you can...
And oh, hold on. Dueling feats. Levitate a dog bug. Dog bugs! By its tongue? Wait, you can levitate things by different points? What? Can you levitate it by its butt instead? Is that what you mean? Oh my god, dog bugs! It's like, just seeing the name, it's like throws back to all Harry Potter games. I don't know. I don't think overhyped. I don't think so. I mean, from everything that it looks really good. And that's what hypes me up. All right, and then there's the item of the beast. I wonder if that's our mount? If that's how we accessed it?
Go wherever you want. And so you might find more
Oh, look at the little bugs. The, well, fireflies.
challenges in different areas. And you'll see different spots as Andrew's moving around. Like you mentioned, the swamp. But there, we have got like a coast, and we've got different types of environments out in the world just to kind of pepper your experience, reward you for exploring, keep things fresh. All those things exist as well.
Yeah, this.
So cool. I love that windmill. It's like so rustic. Like I keep forgetting that this is like 18.
Oh, okay, hold on. Shut up. Past Ben. That you can see the ocean from here. Or, well, the body of water. No, necessarily. I mean, people don't. It's okay. That's not about being negative person. If you don't think it's overhyped, it's fine. People have different interests. That's okay. That's okay. If yeah, I mean, you gotta see, you gotta check it out how it plays out for some people. Like I was sold on this game a while back, but some people have to like see what it has to offer, and that's totally understandable because it's a $70 game or $60 game. It's a lot to pay. Yeah.
Hundreds. The Wizarding World we've never really seen before. Like it feels so authentic. Like it's part of it.
Yeah, I love this vista too.
And the reflections of the
And
water
Like
in the body of water. Well,
The Wizarding
there,
World we've
the
never
ocean,
really seen before.
and
Like it feels so authentic. Like it just.
the river. The river. I wonder what engine they're using. Is this Unreal 4 or 5?
It's part.
I wonder. Or it's not even Unreal.
Part of it.
Oh. Oh my god, guys. I'm so excited that all of this, we're going to be exploring. There's a road like
Yeah,
leading
I love
upwards somewhere there into the mountain top.
this vista too, and
there's a water mill over there.
I'm gonna have Andrew stop here. We're gonna use a bit of dev magic to change the seasons. Actually,
Oh, hold on, before you do that, there's so much going on. There are balloons below. You can see far. There's some structure on the little cliff. I'm sorry, I'm just taking things in. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Jen, I'm from James's Discord, and I just wanted to send some Lumos. And a big congrats to the fellow Hufflepuff. I'm so excited for all the creatures. Oh my god, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, the hype is real. Oh my god. My favorite part is honestly the fact that you can personalize and the room of requirement. I mean, but I love all of it. It's just that I love The Sims and building stuff, so that makes me so happy.
I want you to see what this world looks like, covered in snow.
Oh yes, the snow.
Yes, please. I love snow.
Okay, let's yeah. Yo. It looks so good. It really changes the look completely. Like there are little cows in the fields. They're still trying to look for hay.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Okay, it looks so realistic. Oh my god, it changes the landscape like completely.
Absolutely. Yes, shut up, past Ben. The road's leading one way and then another way. And then you can fly if you don't want, and again, more icons, a little chest. Hello, a chestity chest. Because I know it from, this is a chest symbol right there. And then a question mark, and then some entrance gate, and then, So, see that, hold on. So we got that Merlin's puzzle. And it has a leaf's icon. So, okay, the leaf icon is the Merlin puzzle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we got the motion blur once we move. Really nice. I am from Ukraine, Eugenio.
Does it have like...
Oh, and then all more icons appearing. So that icon right below us, NPC, we can talk to him. There could be a quest with him. So what I learned from the previous showcase, those icons, like students we talked to had those specific icons. And
changes the landscape like completely.
So
Oh my god. Does it have like... Actually...
Damn it. Why didn't it stop?
Changes the landscape like completely.
So, right there on the map, you can see that little icon that is like blurred. It's like a little thing. And there's an NPC there. So we can talk to that guy there.
Oh my god. Does it have like actual like gameplay impact? Like impact on the gameplay?
And the animation of the hippogriff is different. He like moves arms or like his, well, not arms, his claws a bit and then not, and then he just flying. That's cool. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. You cannot see the map. Damn it. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me fix that. I'm gonna move myself to the right. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that. I've been talking about the map for so long. I'm gonna redo this. I apologize about this. I didn't realize my face is there because I see, I see it there. There you go. So much better. All right. Well, I spent so much time just pointing to nowhere. You're like, yeah, cool. Well, there's the right corner is, there's whatever, it's whatever. That's fine there. Or I'll be moving myself around whenever is needed. But let me show you again. So right there is the mini map. Cannot zoom in right now.
Oh my god, it changes the landscape.
And we're up here,
like
as I said, there's their little chests, a little weird like a question mark icon, and then a little gate somewhere around in there. The leaf, as I said, that leaf icon is the Merlin's puzzle, and right there you can see that icon. It looks like a pin on Google Maps, but it's a different version of that in here. And that pin was in the previous showcase. Whenever we would approach a student and talk to them, remember about the Dalian keys or whatnot, they would have that icon next, just right there on the minimap. So there's an NPC to who we can talk and probably have a little quest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then another one. Ooh, so that guy over there, and then another one, and there's like a tent symbol, like a camp. So there's a camp, evil camp, or a different type of camp. Can we camp? Can we own like the tent, but inside you have a mansion?
Actual like gameplay impact, like impact on the gameplay,
and another leaf.
Like,
oh my god, there's so many puzzles. There's so many things. A beast. There's
yeah, we use it.
So many icons. My dog's name is Bosco. Oh, appreciate it. Yes, Bosco. His name. Bosco. Oh my god. That's him. Say hi. Say hi. Little monster. He looks like Graphorn. Don't you think? He totally looks like a Graphorn. And he makes noise. I don't think I heard noises of Graphorn. But yes. Yes. Look at those jigs. Look at those jigs. Yeah, he look. That's the noises he makes. What's up? No, it's not the time to walk. It's only 11 o'clock. It's only 11 o'clock. Yes. All right. Let's continue here.
We really use it as a narrative marker through the game. So as you're progressing through your main storyline,
What's going? Oh, so ruins and an
it's
evil
important
camp.
for us
We had cool. So an isolated island to which we cannot visit unless we have a flying mount or a broom, because I don't see a bridge here. So cool. Then we got
Just to
ruins
kind of,
over.
like,
Oh
have
no,
those
there is a
moments.
bridge. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I wonder
that kind of
where the
felt like when you-
oh ancient magic thing is over there, because we now have confirmed that that symbol is the ancient magic flame symbol. Just ancient magic symbol. Never mind about flame. Just ancient magic.
reading the books or watching the movies.
That's right there. Let's see what we can see. Let's roll back.
It was important for us to kind of like have those moments that kind of felt like when you're reading the books or watching the movies where
One more time. I think there's like an entrance.
important for us
Yeah, that looks like an entrance. Like inside the mountain.
to kind of like have those moments that
Not these specific. From you talking about the CCXP videos? No, I haven't seen those particular ruins so far. That was totally new, totally different area.
So as you're progressing through your main storyline, it was
looks like an
important for us
entrance
to kind of like
over
have
there.
those moments that kind of felt like when you're reading the books or watching the movies where, you know, you'll see kind of like the title card.
A waterfall. Oh my god. Yeah, autumn. I mean, this is my favorite. This is my favorite thing. Snow,
winter,
snowy,
And now
every
the landscape
Wizarding World.
and you're really feeling those
Yes,
that passage
yes.
of time while you're a student, you know, going through
Hold, give me a second.
change and you're really feeling
There's
those,
the oh,
that
that's the
passage
Flu
of
Network.
time
Never
while
mind.
you're
The
a
flame is the
student,
Flu
you know,
Network flame right there, in that little interesting construction.
going through
Say
your year
hot,
at
but not
Hogwarts.
really. Wait, there's a person doing stuff, and hello.
Really feeling those that
What is she
passage of
doing?
time
I
while
think
you're
that's
a
a her.
student, you know, going through your year at Hogwarts.
Look, she looks like a student trying to do magic.
Hogwarts. And I think
Probably with the balloon? No.
that passage of time while you're a student, you know, going
And we can see a chest, another NPC we could talk to, and another one right. I'm sure that's the person. That's the mark right here. We can see
through your
that's of her. Wonder what will be like to move flame by flame. Well, loading screen. That's once you fast travel, that's the loading screen. That's for sure.
year at Hogwarts.
Yeah, she's doing magic.
And I
And
think
then
I think we
cows.
wanted to duplicate that. And for me, it's really fun that it's not
Look
just
at the water. Look at
on the
like. Come on, the animation looks. We totally can jump into that. Like, I don't think nothing will prevent us from getting in the water.
outside.
don't
which,
think.
Which I
Oh, look at the reflections. And keep in mind, guys, so because this is just after the showcase, this is still a 10. Can we oh, it's 4K now because it's a video.
agree. I think it looks
Can we see
and
better
now
the
the
person?
landscape's
Oh
changed,
my
and
God,
you're
this
really
is
feeling
4K
that
now.
passage of time while you're a student, you know, going through your
Okay.
year at
We see a little bit better. It's still
Hogwarts. And I think we
the
wanted to duplicate
YouTube
that,
compression
and
is
for
not
me,
the
it's
best
really
because when I download the from YouTube, that's oh my God, it's totally different situation.
fun that it's not just on the outside, which I
But still,
agree. I
oh my
think
God, it's so pretty. It's so good. The visuals
really
of this
beautiful.
game are so
But
good.
within the school as well. So there are moments like when it reaches certain
Little huts.
holidays or things like
Oh no, that's like that's a cemetery. And a different symbol. Hello, what is that triangle? Upside down triangle?
that.
Can we join a cult? Why? What is that symbol?
Where Hogsmeade
Oh
reacts
my
to
God.
holidays.
And there was some kind of sound. Oh, listen
Beautiful.
closely.
But within the school as well. So there are moments like when it reaches certain holidays or things like that, where Hogsmeade reacts
my
to
God.
holidays.
Like something like maybe skeletons or something there in the cemetery. Oh yeah, I mean all of this, all the animations of everything looks amazing, and yeah, the hippogriff, it looks so like really. Well, I can't say realistic because there's no hippogriffs, but you know what I mean. Well,
and certain holidays or things like that.
no,
where
horses have
Hogsmeade-
that because it's very smooth skin. Well, if you're thinking that
reacts
sometimes
to
they can shine.
holidays and
Slightly
the school
shiny
reacts to
fur.
holidays, and you see
Let's go back a little bit. Hold on.
on the outside, which I agree. I think it looks really beautiful. But within the school as well. So
But yeah, there's definitely something going on over there in the cemetery. I heard something.
there are moments like when it reaches certain holidays or things like
I don't see anything popping up.
that. Where Hogsmeade
You know, like in Elden Ring, like they start crawling from under the ground every time you go to a cemetery.
reacts to
You mean of the hippogriff? Snow on the hippogriff while he's flying?
holidays, and the
Maybe
school
he
reacts to
would
holidays,
stand.
and you see the decorations.
Oh, you can see the decorations. Oh my God. I love that so much because the holiday is going to be themed in this game.
Around those environments change. That really helped just kind of make me feel like I'm there. Yeah.
No, it looks so good. Like just the entire landscape is so different. In the same, look, there's a dueling feats. Defeat an enemy. Am I covering that? No. Defeat an enemy with a Chinese chomping cabbage. Like from the cliff.
And it's not just you know, for the
It does sound something opening, but like kind of crawling, like just some kind of sound. I think something there, and now that area got activated.
seasons, those kind of vibe things. Like we have a day-night
State.
cycle, and that day-night cycle, even though
Ay, la, 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 who is that?
similarly,
Oh,
like it's large.
Who is that?
Like we have a day-night cycle, and that day-night cycle, even though
Okay, what? That's like some kind of creature. Like a little... What is that?
similarly, like it's
I can't
largely
tell
about
what that is, but it's like a
vibe when you go into
evil
Hogsmeade
creature.
in the evening. There's less. Even though
Yeah, it's some kind of evil... Poppy breaking a leg of someone. For sure, for sure. Look like these corrupted frog. Oh, you might be right. And we're next to the swamps. That could be.
similarly,
be.
like it's largely about vibe. When you go into Hogsmeade in the evening, there's less
And
characters
notice
there.
that. Oh, see the fire, and see the. It's like a skull emblem. There's someone in there. hang out by the fire. Yeah, oh, there's a skull inside a triangle, and then there's another skull next to it.
Around
Maybe there are trolls in there. Maybe that's a troll symbol. Or what? That's a dark wizard. Maybe that's a dark wizard camp. Yeah. I know. Oh, of course. Any video you watch of a video game on YouTube, it's absolutely different experience when you actually play it on your console. Because there's so much compression going on while editing, even though you can capture a lot in 4K or all that, YouTube will compress it regardless. It's a different experience altogether. Like, I know it by watching, well, right now, when I have time, I'm playing Elden Ring, and I'm watching walkthroughs and tips because it's a tough game. And when I'm playing in real time, so different. It's a totally different experience. And the triangle is the camp icon, and the skulls are very dangerous enemies, and the skull icons fell. Okay. So the triangle is it's a camp. Oh, I see. And a camp of something. So this is a camp of very dangerous, but what was the camp before with the cemetery? I couldn't tell what that was.
the school, you'll notice it kind of dies down and quiets down. Just when there's just candlelight.
Stonehenge?
Kind of like
there's an area that
school,
kind of
notice
looks like
it kinda dies
Stonehenge,
down
like a you see?
it's down.
Oh, right there. It's like not little, big stones positioned in a circle. I will be playing mostly on the PS5, which I finally got. By the way, I finally have my PS5. That's what I'm playing the Elden Ring on and God of War Ragnarok. But I will also do comparisons because I have Xbox Series X and still Xbox One, the previous one, and my friend has PS4 and Nintendo Switch. I will be eventually playing Hogwarts Legacy on all platforms for content purposes, and also PC because you're watching this from a PC.
When there's just candlelight and students kind of like as you're walking through the halls.
Hogwarts. Oh my God. Look, this shot is so great. You know, like just the fact that you can see Hogwarts from far away is just there in the background. It is a silhouette. It's amazing. It's just truly amazing. It instantly tells you're in the wizarding world, but not only. See, that's what I'm noticing about this, that not only Hogwarts tells you that, everything else, it feels that, it gives that magical feel. Everything, all the huts.
But in that day-night cycle is where we've kind of placed a few items.
Those enemies are just random NPCs. And look, see that so this looks like the area someone was asking about the huts. Yeah, this is the more, farmlands. And there are little hamlets that we discussed. So not that many houses, but as Alan explained, that there are different areas. And in this game, Hogsmeade is not the only settlement. So yeah, they were different. They are going to be different.
Where, whether or not you can collect
differently
them,
populated areas
that are a little bit restricted.
Oh my goodness. There's a house and there's a chest.
Restricted by.
Can we enter that house? Is that what it means? Oh, flow of the water. Let's see. Hold on.
To Hogsmeade in the evening, there's less characters there. Around the school, you'll notice it kind of dies down and quiets down. Just when there's just candlelight and students kind of like as you're walking through the halls. But in that day-night cycle is where we've kind of placed a few items where, whether or not you can collect them or whether or not you can interact with them that are a little bit restricted by the day-night cycle.
There's so much going on.
Wow. And I love Andrew's flying up here, really high up on the hippogriff.
Oh, look. We're just in the smallest area. And there's so many icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. in one small area, there's 8 little icons.
And we're just looking at this view of Hogwarts.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. I will have to, well, obviously there will be videos covering all this afterwards because there's a lot here going on. But I will be using 4K footage to zoom in and look closer.
Hogwarts in the distance. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's part of what I love most about flying around in this game, whether it's on a hippogriff or on the broom.
No, I mean, you talk about going.
And he speeds up downwards. He like dives. And you can see, oh my god, look at the feathers. This is like the Onyx hippogriff mount. Not the regular one, because regular, this is the yeah. You remember, it comes with a deluxe edition. So, but yeah, it has this cool like cool coloring on the feathers. Oh. This is really fantastic. Can you believe we're sorry, I'm getting a little speechless here. We're getting so much.
Anywhere and things that you can see in the distance. And
We're
that's
getting
one of
so
my...
much. Oh my god, I love this. Look, it's how whimsical. Like even the chimney is like crooked chimney. This is Wizarding World. Oh, you're right. It is a. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think it's not the deluxe bonus. It's if you pre-order, you get the bonus, the Onyx. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out.
I still can't get over like.
And there are enemies there.
No matter, I played this
Wait, where
so
they?
much.
That's
but
where the wolves.
I still can't get over like you can see.
It's on a hippogriff or on the broom.
No, I mean, you talk about going anywhere and things that you can see in the distance, and that's one of my.
No, I can't even see what's there. Whatever notices us. There's many of them.
Still can't get over like
animals,
no matter. I played this so much.
Because that's an NPC and he's fine with us.
I still can't get over the fact that I can see Hogwarts out there, and there's just something beautiful about knowing that all of the things inside of it, the classrooms, the students, the professors, all the places I can go, I can just fly my hippogriff, land in the courtyard, enter the front doors, and just walk, to the library, to classroom, to greenhouse.
So far. So I don't think I'm gonna be using flying that much. I love this, but first I'm gonna walk on foot. All these areas. Appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate it. Download it, huh? You mean the video? Well, I have to do it there, not here. I will eventually. But oh my god. Yo. This is so cool. So yeah, they're the wolves. And then we see them over here on the map as well.
That it's all contiguous.
And they all notice us once we get closer. And that save little emblem appears. Jai. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I don't think I will fly the hippogriff, just the broom and walk in for day. Yes. You can't miss the leg day. No. That's for sure. That's what I was doing when I was playing Zelda. Like, well, you cannot fly in there. Well, you can teleport because I already unlocked a lot of things. You can teleport to things, but if I'm replaying again, I'm like, no. I need to go across the map, and I'm walking on foot, not using a horse. A horse, there you go.
And just kind of like
well, you can fly, but
one
glide.
space is still exciting to me after all this.
I mean,
hello.
All contiguous and just kind of like one.
So it says, dueling feats. Interrupt a charging mongrel with depulso. So those are mongrels. Those are not wolves, those are mongrels. Thank you, Mika. Let's play. Appreciate it. Yes, I mean, oh, my hype was, well, my hype too increases ever with each image. I mean, it's already incredibly high.
One space is still exciting.
Okay, yeah, so there is a little, little spot in there. I don't know if there is a tunnel.
I mean, I'm I'm speechless right now. Just absolutely.
Yo. Yeah, look, you can just, it welcomes you. The beach side, the Bay Area, whatever, welcomes you to join the water. Oh, look at the bridge at the corner right there. Am I covering that with my face? Hold on, let me see. No, I'm not. Cool. So, there's a bridge over there. Like a big one.
Absolutely beautiful. Just, oh my god.
Oh, we see more. Look at the, oh, it looks like that bridge. Wait, now go and add all Hogwarts Legacy videos from the game to 7 years ago up to the sec. Oh, that's actually could be that could be a really cool video, like a Hogwarts Legacy retrospective or Hogwarts Legacy like a, yeah, every video combination together one after another. That could be cool. That could be cool. And just no comments, just that. But yeah, this looks like the place where, you know, the train goes, the bridge, but that's, well, at least in the movies, that was further away. And this one doesn't look exactly like that, like that big. It just looks similar. Maybe that's the railroad there, the one that we saw before on the other side. That kind of maybe.
So we want to spend a lot more time out.
Oh, so Merlin's Merlin's puzzle right here for sure, and it's a leaf.
Here, just flying around.
Yeah, we're flying around. We can see that. Oh my god, Hogwarts. We're getting
Around,
closer. And then the
experiencing the world.
Hagrid's hut.
I think
So the
this is
hut-
a great opportunity.
Hold on.
Here, just flying around, experiencing.
I look like stones. I was like, yo. I was totally flabbergasted. I don't know if that's right. So yeah, Hagrid's hut is there. Hagrid is not there, but the hut is there.
Experiencing the world. I think this is a great opportunity to switch over to combat. And last time, deep dive.
Combat.
All right, Andrew's got us.
Oh my god. So yeah, remember this spot? And look, I mentioned this in my video about the map that I recreated. When you are in the wild, the map looks like a satellite view. And you can still see little roads. Interesting.
In the Forbidden Forest, which is where the Dark Arts Battle Arena is, which is part of the Deluxe and Digital Deluxe Edition.
Players will, with the Standard Edition, can also purchase the Dark Arts pack separately. Okay.
I love the way that the Dark Arts Battle Arena is actually part of the world. It's in.
So map, I guess, will be less relevant.
Integrated into
Now
the world.
I will move my face away from the
immersive
buttons.
than just choosing an option from
Or
the
put
main
somewhere
menu
in
of
the
the
corner.
game or something like that.
Reason to go to the Forbidden Forest.
Exactly. There are many reasons to go to the
Look, there these shrooms. Hagrid stone.
Forbidden Forest. But
I love how they're making this little jumping animation. It's so cute. And on the map, now there are different icons. Okay. There's a spider web icon. And then, I don't know. what
he's
that
also wearing
is.
the Dark Arts cosmetic
Probably that's the
set.
arena.
And here he's pulling out the Thestral.
Oh
which
my
is
god.
Oh my god.
part of that Dark Arts pack from the Deluxe and Digital Deluxe Edition.
I
So we're
love
going
this.
full Dark Arts.
Yeah, so, okay. So there's a road. But look at the size of the trees. This is the Forbidden Forest. This is the Forbidden Forest. And we're probably not going to be able to go. I don't know if we can crawl, like climb, like in Zelda. Anything. Oh yeah, the ambience is fantastic. Yeah, it's like on a different path. It's on a different path. Yeah, hold on. What's wrong with my hair? I look so distressed.
Starts here.
I like the little lanterns.
That's good. That's fine.
That was a flute that we're playing.
But I like this this battle arena.
Oh, and
It is
he
a great
goes
place to
fast.
show off really combat in a big way because it unlocks some
Ancient
interesting
magic.
abilities for you and allows you
Ancient magic to the right
really
over
play around
there.
with
Hello.
interesting abilities
Hello to the
for
O.
you. Really combat.
There's some ancient magic stuff in there. We can? Well, okay. So, oh, cool. So we can climb. Well, if we can jump, I
in a
guess we
big
can
way
climb
because it
too.
unlocks some
That makes sense.
interesting-
But like, okay, well, we can climb maybe like on the ledge, or can we like crawl any surface? You know, like in Zelda, just a tree or wall or whatever. You just do that, or it's more like you can grab on stuff and like pull yourself up. That makes sense. Yeah.
interesting abilities for you and allows you to really
more
play around
mushrooms.
with combat in a deep way.
And is this like the only arena like this in the game
And yeah, so there's the road that leads like
where you can like practice?
other
Yeah, so
way?
in the base game we have 2 combat arenas
Okay, so
normally.
yeah,
And so everyone has
that's the
access to
arena
those.
symbol.
And each of the combat arenas are an opportunity to kind of just go through a difficult combat challenge, fight through multiple waves in order to
It's like a little sound like whoom, and blue
earn
flames.
a different cosmetic for your character and add that to your collection. In the case of that's no different than the Dark
Ding. Dark Hearts Battle Arena. Fight waves of enemies in this battle arena with the unforgivable curses of Avada Kedavra Imperio and Crucio, as well as the Blasting Curse Confringo. Blasting Curse and Confringo. In addition to their unique and devastating effects, unforgivable curses break through all shield charms. So that's what it is unique about this Dark Arts Battle Arena. There will be other battle arenas. This one is a Dark Arts.
Arts Battle Arena, that's also true, the combat arena. But one of the things that we're excited about in the Dark Arts Battle Arena that people can do is you come in preloaded with different abilities.
And he enters and the
So,
statue closes.
the-
That's so freaking awesome.
Is you come in preloaded with different abilities. So the unforgivable
that's
curses
so
are something
cool.
that everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to be
And
able
we
to earn.
cannot see with it. Nothing can be seen here. Andrew is setting up his spell, so yeah. He was setting up, nothing can really, but there you can see that they're different colors. We've got yellow, blue, I want to say that's blue, red, whatever that is, gray, green. I'm colorblind, by the way, so don't quote me on the actual colors of this. And then strange coloring too. What's it, like multicolors? No colors? Interesting. The dark arts? Or the green were right there. Those are the Deathly Hallows. The Unforgivable Curses, I believe. Oh, this is such a cool shot. Okay, now, since map is not going to be as necessary, I will go ahead and move my face away in the other corner. Maybe, yeah. Well. By the way, guys, I will be right back. I have to. It's been a minute. I have to. I'll start playing this for a little bit, and then we'll discuss it a bit more. I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Again, a great place for us to show off combat in general. So I think we're gonna jump in here. Andrew's gonna start battling, and we can start talking about everything you're seeing on the screen.
All right. Oh, they just about the cadavers right away. Oh my god.
We're starting off strong.
Oh my god.
Strong.
Was that Kujio? Oh my god. That's so cool.
Yeah, so that you'll notice right away, like when we used Avada Kedavra, that guy's health bar went from instant to 0, and we really are trying to honor the way Avada Kedavra works in the game, even in some pretty extreme situations. You'll notice that like the meter takes up a lot longer to
a little
kind
cooldown.
of build up as a way to kind of deal with its extreme power, just so that it's still fun to use. And then there's some ways that we'll probably talk about to adjust that. But I don't know. I don't know if there are things on the screen that you just have questions about.
Well, like I see like little blue things popping from the enemies. Also, before like that sign, well, it's like, so in the community we call it the ancient magic sign. I don't know if that's how it's called.
Yeah.
In the game.
So the community is astute. So on the development side and in player facing in the game, we reference that as your ancient magic meter.
Oh, so it is ancient magic.
That is, yeah. So as your abilities in the game keep growing and you become exposed to some of the secrets about your own kind of mystery and your own abilities, you start unlocking new powers. So one of those powers, you'll see the R1 button appearing throughout the game. That's an ancient magic throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw an object to you and fling it at an enemy.
Okay.
But whenever you see the R1 or the L1 plus R1 appear over somebody's head, that's an ability to cast a very devastating and powerful ancient magic spell to do a ton of damage against the character.
I see.
And the way that manifests itself depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting. And you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here that are pressuring the player in different ways. You'll notice there's abilities that kind of bubble up under the player as he's fighting that force him to move. And there's different ways that we want the player to kind of move around on the battlefield. And that's actually a good link to the ancient magic meter in general. And the reason why I say that is because as you're doing different things in combat, you're Portegoing and you're doing different abilities and you can kind of spec into it with your talents, there are different ways to get that meter to build faster and faster. But one of the most effective base ways to build up that meter fast,
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
Attacks whenever you want to, is to actually perform combos. So you see that combo appearing.
So what are we dealing with
like
here?
Your emotions are building up, and then basically that builds up enough.
First of all, there's so much. There's so much going on. It's so hard to, like, when the first time seeing it there, I was like, oh, what is happening? What is going on? There's just a lot. They called it advanced combat. This is really advanced combat because this will take practice. And with their dueling feats, use Protego successfully 3 times. Perform a dueling combo 16 out of 30. So you have like different waves going on here. Hold on. Let me go back and just kind of go through things briefly.
Also, before like that.
Use a Mandrake against an enemy, another dueling feat. I love how you can have different strategies here. Like difficulty they're playing on. I don't know what's the difficulty. They didn't really mention, but there are difficulties, right? There's, you know, the story modes, then easy, normal, and hard. I believe those are Loyalist Warrior. Okay. Loyalist. Interesting. Ashwinder Scout. Ashwinder Ranger. Wow, different enemy names. The Ranger, they're Scouts. Some kind of... I love how he just appears
but yeah,
and Avada Kedavras.
And again, a great place for us to show off combat in general. So I think we're going to jump in here. Andrew's going to start battling, and we can start talking about everything you're seeing on the screen.
All right.
Awesome. And he's just dead.
Oh, he just about the cadavers right away. Oh my god.
And he makes noises.
They just about the cadavers right away. Oh my god.
And you can pick up many different things. There's R1 buttons on different barrels. Like they're switching as you approach them. Cool.
They just about the cadavers right away. Oh my god.
We're starting off strong.
Oh my god.
Strong.
Was that Crucio? Oh my god. That's so cool.
Yeah, so
I was like, I was losing it for sure. I meant Crucio. I don't know. I said Crucio. I might, but we don't know how hard
when you use Avada Kedavra, that guy's health
it's
bar
really
went
going to
from
be. But
instant to
I
zero,
will
and
do.
we really are trying to honor the way Avada
I will do
Kedavra works in the
standard,
game,
my
even in
first
some pretty
playthrough.
extreme situations. You'll notice that like the meter takes up a lot longer to
Yeah, a little
kind of
Hit Ranger with Stupefy.
build up as a way to
feet.
kind of deal with
And we earn XP. My face is covered, but
its extreme
when you
powers,
do the
so-
feats, these feats, then you earn some XP.
but it's still
looks like.
fun to use. And then there's some ways that we'll probably talk about to adjust that. But I don't know. I don't know if there are things on the screen that you just have questions about.
Well, like I see like little blue things popping from
Yeah.
the enemies. Also,
Stuff
blue
breaks.
things popping from
Yeah.
the enemies. Also,
Where did he come from?
like
He
that
didn't operate. He used his own goblin magic.
Popping from
Yeah.
the
Loyalist warrior. He appeared very differently from the wizards.
enemies. Also,
And look, it destroyed everything, and he's
like
using
that-
axes.
sign. Well, it's like so
Doink!
in the community we call it the ancient magic.
You hear that sound like
Like
doink?
that sign. Well, it's like so in the community we call it.
Yo, did you hear? Oh my god, that we received a massive blow. Like, yo,
The ancient magic sign? I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know if
guys,
that's
for
how
being
it's
for
signed.
sounding weird and saying
From-
yo all the time.
The enemies. Also, like that sign. Well, it's like so in the community we call it the ancient magic sign. I don't know if that's how it's called
yeah.
in the game.
So the
Punish
community is
him.
astute. So on the development side and in player
Also, I noticed that it doesn't look like well, because they're using the dev kit and special stuff here. Like his life bar doesn't go anywhere.
in the game, we reference that as your ancient magic meter.
Oh, so it is ancient magic.
That is, yeah. So as your abilities
So
in the
also,
game keep growing
as you
and
can see, different
Didn't matter.
spells
That is,
have
yeah. So-
the animation. So Avada Kedavra has the the zoom in and a pan.
as your abilities in the game keep growing and you become exposed to some of the secrets
95.
about
Oh yeah, so those little nuggets, blue niblets, popping out of the enemies as we cast spell
your
on
own
them.
kind of, as your
and
abilities in the game keep growing
spells
and
on
you
them.
become exposed to some of the secrets about your own kind of mystery and your own.
And he said that's only we can see those glowing things, and they boost our ancient magic thing. So it's like that those niblets apparently linked to the storyline, just in general, to like the ancient magic lore. Oh my god, I'm so excited to learn all this, and I'm glad they're not really revealing any story or like plot lines, just plot secrets or anything. I want to learn all of it, and then I think this will serve as a the ground for other stories and possibly spin-offs. Eventually, just taking this new established magic in the other projects and like just have, oh my god, just my mind starts spinning so much about this. Yeah, that's what those
your own
blue
abilities,
crystals are as they pop. You see,
Exposed to some of the
Ding.
secrets about your own. kind of mystery and
it
your own-
falls from the
your own abilities. You start unlocking new powers. So one of those powers, you'll see the R1 button appearing throughout the game. That's an ancient magic throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw
See those pew,
an object
jumps
to you
out.
and swing it at an enemy.
Okay.
But whenever you see the R1 or the L1 plus R1 appear
Wave
over somebody's
completed.
head, that's an ability to cast a very devastating and powerful ancient magic spell
Oh,
to do a
that-
ton of damage against the character.
I see.
And the way that manifests itself depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting. And you'll see
I think those R1 You see? Hold
And
on.
the way that manifests
I'm gonna
itself,
pause. Yeah. See, L1 R1 buttons over the enemy's head. I think that's when we can use, and 1 bar of ancient magic is filled. Only 1. There's 2 right there. So that's how we can use the ancient magic. That's more of a very, very special move. Okay, those are like a rare remnants of invisible magic that detach of people's. Yeah, when they die, but they when. I love to see random class segments. Oh yeah, that would be cool too. Ben, it's Ben. It's Ben. So yes, I did vlog while visiting Salt Lake City and Avalanche, the studio. I'm working actually on the edit right now, but it will have to go through the edit through the approval process by Warner Brothers and also blurring out process and stuff like that. So that video will already come after the holidays. Yeah, that makes sense, because remember, like Dumbledore would say, like magic, and especially dark magic, leaves traces. But not only dark magic leaves traces, just magic overall leaves traces. When you cast a spell or do some kind of curse or something, you conjure something, there's a trace of it, and we can see it. Actually, Harry Potter never really saw it or felt it, but Dumbledore did, or he learned how to sense those things and how to identify traces of ancient magic. That's something that people study to do. Harry Potter was just kind of, you know, he had to become, he didn't really have big arsenal of spells, to be honest. Well, his goal was to defeat Voldemort, and he was given a really difficult task to destroy Horcruxes. So here looks like we're gonna be able to explore a lot.
It depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting. And you'll
Oh, this guy had a yellow, because remember, different enemies will have there's different type of shield, different protegos, and we'll have to use corresponding magic to break those
see
shields.
a wide variety of enemies.
But oh, as you see, look, he switches through the faces. Remember, you can have different faces. So when you press, where's the controller? I have the controller here. So if I remember correctly, like in order to access those face buttons, you press R2 and then you can press any of the spells. And then one of the buttons, either, I think it's on the D-pad. Like, I think once you press the right one, then it switches. Because see, right now he has these spells, right?
Manifests itself.
And did he press
depends
something? Yeah, see?
on the type of enemy that you're fighting.
It switches
And you'll
back
see
and
a
forth.
wide variety.
It was so smooth
that
and so
manifests
quick.
itself depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting, and you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here that are.
Boom, he
pressuring the
switched
player in
back
different
to
ways. You'll notice there's
he switched to face.
ability.
And now it's Imperial of the Kadabra. He just used it and it starts to build up slowly, and then Crucio has a hand with nails in it. I don't know what's that red explosion spell. Did he use it? Let's see. By the way, look at the goblins. This one is wearing like a cloak. You can switch right and left.
That kind of bubble up under the player as he's fighting, that force him to move.
That's
And
Crucio
there's different ways that we
or
want the player to
Imperial.
kind of move around.
Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Oh, and then interesting.
Around on the battlefield.
Wait,
And
he
that's
did
actually
use. He just
a
used the
move.
spell.
And there's different ways that we.
Yeah, I think that's Confringo. So it looks like a fiery explosion.
And the reason why I say that is
Can
because
Fringo, that's what it
as you're
is.
doing different things in combat, you're Portegoing and you're doing different abilities and you can kind of spec into it with your talents. There are different ways to get that meter to build faster and faster.
Did you
But one
hear
of the
those
most
screaming?
with your talents. Things in combat, you're Portegoing and you're doing different abilities and you can kind of spec into it with your talents.
there's someone
There are different
behind
ways to
also
get that
being-
meter to build faster and faster. So one of the
Look, the person is just
most
floated
effective
in
ways
midair.
to build up that meter
Yo.
fast. That way you can
Yo, that's so cool.
faster.
He's just like, okay, just be
abilities
there.
and kind of spec into it with your talents. There are different ways to get that meter to build faster and
Just
faster.
frozen
So
in
one
midair.
of the most effective base ways to build up that meter fast. That way you can launch
And we
and
get
save
back
attacks
to
whenever you
it.
want
Yo, there's
is-
so much
is
going
to
on. The
actually perform
combat is
combos.
so
you see that
advanced.
combo appearing, and it's almost like you're
Did you see that goblin? That's so cool. Oh yes, that So yeah, if you curse one enemy and then another, it can contaminate the nearby enemies, and if you kill one, all of them die. That's insane.
emotions are building up, and then basically that builds up enough that you can attack someone. But as the combo meter builds up, at some point you strike someone and
What is that area?
But as the combo meter builds up, at some
That's like a
and
special
basically that
curse
builds up enough
area.
that you can attack someone.
We had to get
But
out of.
as the combo meter builds up, at some point you strike someone and a piece of their magic kind of falls out of them.
Because keep in mind also, while I was watching this and Alan was talking, I could barely understand what he was saying in terms of, I was just focused on the visuals. So I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. Wow. But I'm like, I'm just focused on the visuals.
You'll see these blue orbs in the game world, and there's something that only you can see in the narrative, in the world. And it's another reason to move around on the battlefield. If you can go up and collect those things and suck them in, they give big jumps to that ancient magic meter as we're playing. We're talking a lot about
Look,
big jumps
when
to
we were
that
there.
ancient magic
Oh no, that's just a goblin came from
meter
the
as we're
back.
playing.
Okay.
Talking a lot about spells and magic here, but I think there's another huge component of combat, and
These
that is
different
the
rocks.
tools that you can bring to combat as well to kind of change the
go.
way you play. And I think Mackenzie knows a
We turned him into chicken. Ah, that's so cool. I'm sorry for screaming. I didn't see that.
change the way you play, and I think Mackenzie
We turned him into a chicken. Was that ancient magic, by the way? I think that was ancient magic spell used. Look, yeah.
to kind of
Look at the bar.
change the way you play. and
Boom.
I
He
think
used ancient
Mackenzie
magic to turn him into chicken.
a lot of
I didn't see that before. Yo.
change the
That's
way you
one
play.
of the
and I
ancient
think
magic
Mackenzie knows a lot about what's going on.
There are more because again, it's hard. There's so much going on. It's hard to follow. Yo, this is so cool. Sorry.
On with the plants and
Yeah.
potions.
And so the tools are really interesting because they're basically like a prior
He
investment.
just a stupid.
Plants and
Yeah.
potions.
And so the tools are really interesting because they're basically like a prior investment. So you can bring the potions.
I love
and
it.
Knows
And
a lot
actually,
of-
that's how Alan explained the buildup of ancient magic as we keep casting our energy. Like we get angry, we get the drive of this, and we became like, yeah, you know, and that's the buildup of ancient magic. So we kind of get angry and aggravated and kind of an adrenaline rush, and then use the ancient magic. That tells something about how it works. It comes from within. It's like this power within that you sense. It's emotional in a way, which makes sense. Not necessarily, but I think overall ancient magic can have different applications. It can be it can be transfiguration. If it can have transfiguration effects. or devastating effects, destructive, and possibly good at also. That's the power of ancient magic. It's universal, but I guess that just kind of comes within the wizard. I don't know. We'll have to learn more. I don't really know much. I'm just kind of guessing right now because, you know, Lily Potter used ancient magic, and that's how she saved Harry. Not just because she loved. She knew ancient magic, and she knew how to use it. But it's not just a spell. It's more than that. It's connection, it's emotion, it's the choices, it's many things. I have a video just theorizing about ancient magic. Imagine you are the strongest goblin and you die as a oh my god. Yes.
About what's going on with the plants and potions.
And so the tools are really interesting because they're basically like a prior investment. So you can bring the potions and the plants that you grow in the Room of Requirement.
I want to see more
combat,
ancient magic spells.
to essentially kind of help you defeat enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently. So some of the tools that you'll see here are
what is
like
that spell
defeat
again?
enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently. So
Bam. Bam. I don't know what that
kind of
spell is.
help you defeat enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently.
You know what? It breaks the shield. Maybe that's Expulso? The other one was Confringo, because so Confringo is a fiery explosion, and Expulso, it is an explosion. It kind of uses pressure in its core.
So some of the tools that you'll see here
could be
are
that.
like the rock skin potion. So that is
Or
something
Reducto.
that basically covers your skin in this like rocky material that reduces the incoming damage that you're receiving. So against
It took a lot of damage, but also if you they disabled for the sake for the showcase here, the life bar is disabled. See that it doesn't move anywhere.
big enemies, hard
I
hit
don't see it moving.
environment to combat.
Just a little bit.
To
I think
essentially
this
kind of
is
help you.
this is just in order to be able to showcase all of this. This was probably the easiest setting, or just a special setting that the developers used.
Defeat enemies a lot quicker
what I
and
think
more
it is.
efficiently. So some of the tools that you'll see here are like the rock skin potion. So that is something that basically covers your skin in this like rocky material that reduces
Trolls.
the incoming damage that you're receiving. So against big enemies, hard-hitting enemies like trolls, that's super helpful.
And he used the spell. Look, he's like all like covered in this stone. What the hell? Look at that. The visual is so cool because he took a potion that like made him stronger, and he looks so creepy right now.
Oh my god, he's just destroying. The troll just collapsed from one of the cadavers.
Obviously, we have the Wiggenwell potion as well. Which
So I bet that. So see the icon with spikes that appears over the
He's
head. That's
just
like
destroying. The
about
troll just
incoming
collapsed from
damage.
one of the cadavers.
That, see? Those symbols. That's the incoming damage, the icon. Yeah, he turned him into a Groot. Orbs of magic reminded me of Fable, NXP, orbs, and fighting too. Stomping alone of the enemies at the same time. I love it. How hope more difficult upward. Yes, for sure. Yeah, because this is modified, obviously, in order to showcase everything. Because he's been hit so many times and no damage. Well, there was just, it moved just a smidge.
obviously, we
Well,
have
he
the
took
Wiggenwell
some
potion
damage
as well,
now. I think
which
it's just
increases
very
your health.
easy.
And then
So
we have
he
the
just
focus
doesn't really
potion.
die.
So when Alan talks about having to balance.
Wait, did he just use ancient magic?
Of the cadaver.
No, it's still building up.
Obviously, we have the Wiggenwell potion as well, which increases your health. And then we have the focus potion.
Say that again.
We
Sorry.
have the Wiggenwell
Enemies of higher level than you will be harder to defeat. Ah. And on top it says Mountain Troll, and it says level 20.
potion as well, which increases your health.
Cool.
And then we have the
Cool,
focus
cool.
potion. So when Alan talks about having to balance Avada Kedavra with a long cooldown, because obviously it's an instant kill, one thing that you could do
push
is
it.
through a focus
That is so
long
freaking
cooldown, because
awesome.
obviously it's an instant kill. One thing
Smash.
balance Avada Kedavra with a long cooldown, because obviously it's an instant
Slam.
kill. One thing that you could do is brew a focus potion, and that will
Hold your horses.
Obviously, it's an instant kill. One thing that you could do is brew a focus potion.
Hello. Release L1 to equip. Chinese chomping cabbage. So that's the chomping cabbage. As those cabbages, we saw them, you know, they attack. Then we have Mandragora. Mendrix. Then there's Venomous Tentacula. One is Wing and Wild potion, and another one is the focus potion. Oh no, the cooldown period that slows it down. But there's other locked up things. 1, 2, 3 other. So what do we have? 6, 7, 8 slaughtable thingies here. Oh, we also have grab horn. Look, the mount options. 3 mount slots. So grab horn can... Oh, that's cool. Just look how much you have to dodge and block to able to land. I know. Now that's all we want. Yes, yes, yes. Immersive, engaging combat. That's what we're asking for. And that's what we're getting. That troll makes it... tosses around our character all over the arena. Okay. Formidable chomping cabbages that when released attack nearby enemies. Chomping cabbage seeds can be purchased at Dogweed and Deathcap. Deathcap must be grown in medium or large pots. They're differently sized pots. Ah, wow. Different plants must be grown in differently sized pots. Yo, that is... I love the variety of everything.
And that will increase.
There's something appeared right before.
Instant kill. One thing that you could do is brew a focus potion, and that will.
Ha! Recipe. Brewing time. Okay, so that is focus potion. It's just called focus potion. Interesting. Reduces the drinker's spell cooldowns. Duration 15 seconds. So it doesn't instantly bump it up. It increases the cooldown period. Brew in time 1 minute. Yield 1 bottle. Lace wing flies. Those are the fireflies that were shining. We saw them in the wild, remember? I know, possible to... Yeah, so sorry, I'm getting distracted. So yeah, lacewing flies, fluxweed stem, duckbug tongue. We can rip out a tongue of duckbug. This is fantastic. Lacewing flies are an ingredient in Apologies Potion. Really? I'm pretty sure Apologies Potion is in the game. I'm pretty sure. Look at it. The amount of detail, and I'm not talking about just visually. I'm talking about amount of content, just different stuff, ingredients, potions, different level pots, different mounts, different enemies. There's so much going on. Different approaches how we can approach combat in general. Sorry. I've been talking a lot. Hold on.
Will increase how quickly your cooldowns regain.
Right. Oh my god. There's just so much like versatility, like in what the character is doing to the troll right now. Like he's just bouncing around the arena. He's like not, and the troll makes him move around too. Looks like.
I totally agree with the past Ben. Yeah. There's a lot of versatility in here with the plans. You can have a freaking tree entering a battle and helping you out. That is insane.
Yes, and so that's like when we're talking about the setup of the arena. You also
look. What? I'm sorry. Like who? Huh? You can have a little. It's like a Ture.
Have plants that you can fight with, and so we have things like the venomous tentacula that you can put down, and it acts like a turret, and it just kind of shoots enemies around the battlefield.
That is so cool. This is like a truly like Hufflepuffian way to approach the battle. Yes.
No, that was super important to us, that there were these like multiple ways. And so you can see there's a ton of different things
And
you
the
can use.
sound effects,
The
they're
mandrake
just
is one,
so
so you can pull
crisp.
it out and it stuns with its like piercing
So
cries
crisp, so
enemies,
snappy.
in a radius.
And another thing I want to call out that we're seeing on the side of the screen here is these dueling
Yeah, the
feats,
sound
which
of breaking
I love
shield is
because I love
awesome.
anything that prompts me to play a game in a different way, a unique way. I don't want to get
And yeah, the character is just floating in the air. Wonder what that spell is. It's like Arresta Memento? That's what I'm thinking.
stuck in my style, you know. And so this is a way to, if you want to get stuck in your style, go for it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for
Look,
it. But we also
and
want
the character,
to,
the
if you wanna get
enemies,
stuck in your style, go for it.
he was like conjuring up a big spell. This guy, focus on him.
I love anything that prompts me to play a game in a different way, a unique way. I don't want to get stuck in my style,
That
you
guy
know.
right there.
And
says,
so this is a way
"Wow.
to, if you want to get stuck
Wow,
in your style,
that's
go
what
for
he's
it. If
conjuring
you just wanna
underneath
blast
us.
people with-
Ah.
and so this is a way to, if you
And the
want to get
area
stuck in
starts
your
to
style, go for
electrify.
it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for it. But we also want to, I don't wanna get
Interesting,
stuck
interesting
in my
stuff.
style, you know. And
Yeah,
so
he
this is
says
a way to, if
conjuring,
you want to
and
get stuck in
the
your
area
style,
appears
go for it.
underneath,
If
and
you
we
just
have
want
to
to
deal
blast
with
people with
him.
spells, go for it. But we also want to,
That's the ancient magic spell. It destroyed him. Look, that's the ancient magic spell.
in your style, go for it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for it. But we also want,
It obliterates him, like Voldemort. Look, he falls into pieces. What? That is the most powerful magic ever, I think. More powerful than if regular, like, you know, killed. I think it kind of just stops your activity and just die, collapse, and that's it. This just obliterates you into a million pieces.
want to
We're the next Thanos.
have
Whoa.
some things over here that may in a
Doink.
different way, a unique way. I don't want to get
Opposite way of
stuck
the
in
sound.
my style, you know.
You can.
And so this is a way to, if you want to get stuck in your style, go for it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for it. But we also want to have some things over here that may make you use certain
He uses the anvil, and the sound is so satisfying. You're like a slam and a metal sound. Listen.
have some things over here that may make
Oh, yes! Yes, baby, yes! Oh my god, it's so good. The sound is so satisfying of the slamming of the anvil in the enemy's face. Listen to it again. I can't.
but we also want to have some things over here that may make you use
Yo! And then there's spells blasting across from the other side of the arena past you. Just phew. Oh my god. This is how you make a fantastic game, guys. You do the visuals, you build amazing mechanics, and then you also sprinkle it with amazing sound design. And then you have a satisfying, immersive experience. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I want to play this right now. Give it to me, seriously. This is fantastic. This game is amazing.
certain plants or certain potions or block more or
That's what you like about games, you know, the engagement, everything just falls into place, everything works, and then the player has amazing experience. And it may seem, yeah, sure, that's fine, but you're just having fun, but that so much hard work went into that. That's the result of a very talented developers doing their amazing job, you having an amazing experience and fun. It always when something looks easy but good, that means there was a lot of work put into it. When it looks
we mentioned
effortless,
the field guide challenges in the prior stream, and the field guide challenges. This is the way that the field guide manifests. Like
it's satisfying. The charge of the. Sorry.
And exactly to your point, we just wanted a way to encourage players to explore the different systems, to help them decide, to just kind of practice with them and explore what they want to be, because there really are so many different ways that you can push talents. When you see the green X's on
captured for a
characters,
second
right,
there.
and that's kind of through your talents you can unlock this kind of cursing mechanic that sort of like links the fates of these different characters on the battlefield. That way, as you get as you're cursing different characters, they all begin sharing damage, and so we have things like Avada Kedavra, which is the
sharing
insta-kill,
damage.
but if you curse everyone before you insta-kill this one guy, they can all drop dead for that kind of ultimate Voldemort fantasy. And so,
Oh my god.
there are dark arts fantasies. There's fantasies about being more of a defense against the dark arts characters, things like that.
And not the chicken. He turns it again into chicken. And you can see the enemies are marked with the green axe. Like, okay, guys, yes, because that means they're cursed. And they get linked. Yeah. The people don't even move. Yeah, that's how I know it's ancient magic, because the blue bar next to ancient magic flame builds up, and then the moment, and look at the bar.
Voldemort fantasy. And so,
See, it's blue.
There are dark
It's
arts
ready.
fantasies. There's
It's
fantasies
ready,
about
and
being more
those
of a defense against the dark arts
he
characters,
uses it.
things
There you
like
go,
that.
and it turns
That
into
misty
chicken.
step that you see,
'Cause that's-
occasionally being.
That's what happens.
And so,
Oh my god.
there are dark.
Boom. See behind the ancient Avada Kedavra, L1 and R1. Those are the bumpers. So then you use both buttons to cast ancient magic spell.
Arts fantasies. There's fantasies about being more of a defense against the dark arts characters, things like
There
that.
you go.
That misty step that you see occasionally being used on the battlefield, and we can also spec into our
Slam.
potion plants to make
Slam.
them more powerful and more efficacious. So it's all about which type of player you
And
feel
they
like
hate
you are,
it. So
and whether
that's
or not you want to
oh! I knew it. Well, didn't know. I thought it's gonna be so Imperial Curse makes. Well, that's right. They really released it. You know that stuff. But yeah, the enemy, the goblin's now attacking the other goblin because he's under the Imperial Curse. Yeah, the sound effects are
play with prep
freaking.
on the fly or with
The top.
deliberation, and those are all different options.
That is so cool, because like it's like I see so much like going on the stream, just so much complexity, and I want to just try it myself, like which style
Victory, restart, challenge, return to Highlands.
works best. I mean, I feel like it's the dark arts is going to be the easiest route, but
You're
that
our
ancient
audience.
magic, to be honest, feels like much more powerful than just the dark arts.
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yes.
And speaking of plants and potions, we're going to be putting the dark arts away.
And it's kind of, I didn't do the Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood for a long while because I felt bad. This is gonna be the same. Oh, really? You're gonna feel bad for the NPCs? I can get it. I get that.
Put those unforgivable curses away, and heading to the Room of Requirement, which is your home within Hogwarts, a personalizable space that actually has some utility as well. Some beasts. We kind of went casual
Oh my
mode
God.
on the outfit here, wearing a nice
Yeah,
jumper.
casual Slytherin.
And I think that's a good jumping off point. Jumping off.
This, look, it's so basically everything that gets a glow, it's customizable. So that part, I guess, is customizable. The entrance,
Point.
personalizable.
For the personalization of the space
insane.
as well, not just your character and the visuals of your character, but
Oh, look, there's a Niffler sitting, Niffler statue sitting over here. That's cool.
actually this space is a place that you can make.
And look, the map is foggy. We don't see much because we are in the Room of Requirement. There is no map for that.
Your own.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
super important to us that this space really did feel like your reflection as a wizard.
And this is a difference. No, that's different.
So
animal.
you can change the architecture
Something is chopping something.
in here.
What?
Different themes throughout, starkly different themes, to really just hammer home that this is
Look at it.
yours. You
Oh
can
my
take-
God! What? This is beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my God!
That's what
This is beautiful. We
So
never
it's
expect-
called scenic,
this is yours. You
Oh
can
my
take-
God!
botanical,
what?
or scientific. And it looks like there's gonna be more stuff in general. But like, what? The fact that you can change that is. And look at the icons below. Look at the different freaking patterns. Oh my God. And they're okay. So once they're colored, that means you have them, and the black and white ones are unavailable yet.
This is beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my God!
That's the thing is not only can you
Insane.
change the architecture
Absolutely freaking insane. I can't. I'm still like in shock. Like this is everything. This game is everything. I totally agree.
here, but you can actually conjure little objects.
Blow? My
into this
mind is
space,
blown.
as you can see. So
Look. Okay, so we can do rugs. Plan. Conjuration. So all this is conjurable stuff. Holidays. Yo. Sorry.
conjure little objects into this space, as you can see. So
Potions. Item used to brew potions. Oh, so those little sections. So potions, herbology, upgrading. Beastry, I guess, with the antlers. Rugs, furniture. That has snitch next to it. I guess Quidditch attributes, like little statues. Paint pictures, like art. Chairs. But furniture and chairs, it's not, well, whatever. Tables, busts, and decorations, holiday stuff. This is The Sims in Hogwarts Legacy, in the Wizarding World.
there's like
So many!
statues that you can do, and ornaments, and tables, and rugs.
And it costs Moonstone. Oh, so whoever said that, you were absolutely 100% right. Sorry I didn't mention that. Yeah, so these crystals that we collect in the wild are Moonstone. And here it says 999 because they are the developers and they have power over things. They had unlimited health in the previous battle, and here they have unlimited everything. So they can do whatever. I know, Christmas and sorry, Halloween. I almost started speaking Parselton.
Rugs, and just a bunch of little things that really flesh out the space and bring it to life.
Oh my goodness, because like we had an idea that those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this. Where do you even get this stuff? Like there's a furniture store?
Yeah, so
Oh, look, furniture store. So we once we took it away, we got the Moonstone back.
All of this? Where do you even get this stuff? Like there's a furniture store?
yeah, so we call them conjurations. And the conjuration recipes can be purchased at Tomes and Scrolls and
Scientific chair, so different styles. An innovative chair, equally at home in a study hall or eccentric drawing room. Change color or size.
Hogsmeade.
And then botanical chair.
But also as you engage in different types
We can have headmaster's chair. Look, there's one that looks kind of like it. I get it is one of it's still more of a, well, yeah, kind of crafting ingredient, I would say, because I believe there is the actual wizarding currency, like the kunots, the sickles and galleons in the game, because when they were in the Hogsmeade Village and visiting the shops, we could see that there's like actual currency.
The gameplay throughout the world.
It's
you'll
more
be
like a
rewarded
crafting material.
with different objects.
That's so cool. And you change color?
You can change the color, you can change the size of it, and you can place it basically anywhere.
Oh my god, it's so tiny. It's like for baby Niffler.
And I love how the system too is designed. It's not mechanical, it's immersive. And so you get the magical effect.
So, hang on a second. Remember later on they mentioned about different environments that you can have, but and we saw one. But then there are different types of those environments. The bluish one over there we can see is one of them, and then previously
The system too is designed.
there's another one over here. See, like through that wall, it's different. They all, so they're different environments, like the vivarium, like where the beasts hang out. There are different environments like available.
It's not mechanical, it's immersive. And so you get the magical effect of
It's so much fun joining you on the stream. Once again, congratulations and Bean. Thank you. Thank you. No worries. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm taking my time here. There will be many videos coming up after this. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye, Mika. Bye. But I'm still staying. We will finish shortly and then I'll let all you guys go. All right.
conjuring it in, and you're actually doing this in the world
Look, yeah, the paintings we can change. There's
As your
something going on here. The dung.
character, but the way you've blended like that gameplay with the immersive design of
And they're
personalized-
different buttons. Give me a second. Right here. Oh, what's going on with my mouse? Goblet. One of them is a conjuration spell. Huh. Interesting. They're just different stuff. Different stuff going on here. Different spells that are used to do this.
Oh
the
my
space.
god, like, and I love the animation, how
Look at the detail. Yeah, the animation and the detail of all the environments. Well, you don't see behind my face, I'm pretty sure, but
it
still.
like appears, you know, like it's not just like there, it's like it almost like it apparates.
It is really quite beautiful.
Frilly cat plates. Oh my god!
Appears, you know, like
Umbrage.
it's not just like there, it's
Frilly cat plates, a collection of fussy frilly plates displaying curious kittens.
like it almost like it apparates.
It is really quite beautiful, and that was the thing, is we wanted that to look really nice because the magic in the wizarding world is everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical. We really wanted to nail that whimsy in this space.
They absolutely
Another
nailed it.
thing that I wanted to discuss is that
Absolutely.
not only can you like conjure things and you can change their look, but you can do that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting pots and potion stations.
Planting, no, scientific, but potting table with 3 small pots. A scientific potting table, perfect for growing 3 plants requiring small pots.
And you can change the look of those as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
Right.
So while you're also doing these like kind of nurturing based activities, this is also the space where you would bring your gear to be identified and gear to have like rates put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh.
Yeah, we keep bringing up appearance and how it looks, and on a, like in the game you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to, but the player will be finding different types of gear, that we call it, as you progress through the game, and essentially we just know that
Stop. Okay. Gear features one primary. What? Gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens. Okay, so that's that symbol. Or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. Cool.
clothes and different items in the wizarding world can have different magical properties, and as you
This one gets... Oh, so we select autumn jumper uniform. So we have environments. We have our whatever we're wearing, our clothes, our gear, so to say, that has no extra abilities. Upgrades 1, 2, 3 slots. Trade slot level 3. No trade applied. No upgrades applied. Okay. No defense.
As you explore and as you adventure and as you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different pieces of gear that have different abilities. And
superb. So they're different, extraordinary. There's legendary.
As you
sweater,
explore and as you adventure and as you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different
snowy
pieces
owl
of
scarf,
gear,
and
that have
superb
different abilities.
cerulean rivet gloves.
And that can help you in your journey and are a major part of you kind of growing as a wizard and advancing as a wizard. And so
there's a huge list.
And wait, there is more. Do you remember that fact that we can brew potions, not just plants? Even that is a big thing. We can just waste our lives in this. I know. We can just immerse ourselves so much. Not customizing. I'm gonna spend like so much time customizing this area. And it's going to be, once you enter it, it's not like it's filled. No, it's blank. And you get to grow it. You don't know stuff because here there's already a lot of things. But when we start with the baby little something.
whenever you get a new piece of gear, you don't necessarily know exactly what it does. And so there is a station inside of the room of requirement that you can conjure. It's one of the first things you conjure.
Oh, yeah. See, he said that's one of the first things you conjure, identification station.
Called an identification station, where you can actually bring that gear that you're uncertain about and learn.
So yeah, you find something in the world, you're like, I don't know what the hell that is. You bring there, you learn, and this thing explains to you. So yeah, this is gonna be an empty room, and you gonna not just be told by some random, you have to go, study, and find out whatever that is. Amazing.
Learn what its abilities are.
Right, yeah, that's so cool.
And then as the space advances even further, and the space will eventually grow its own rooms, and you're going to get new recipes.
This space will grow its own rooms. Wow.
You know, like Mackenzie's talking about, all these different things keep expanding, and as it expands, eventually you're going to earn what we see here, which is called a loom. And when you set up a loom, it's an ability to essentially customize exactly which magical properties are on your gear and take any piece of gear and adjust.
So this one boosts the defense with the mooncalf.
Its properties and to tweak what it does. And I mentioned earlier that you can make anything look
and then
like.
To upgrade more, you will need more and of rare ingredients to upgrade.
Anything. The collection of appearances, we call it.
So, okay, basically, I get it. It's so cool. It's like, God of War, if anyone played, you can upgrade the strength of a gear, right? But also you can attach runes that give little traits. Very, yes, intuitive, very simple, but awesome. And there are many traits. Yes, and there are different types. There's Protego Shielding, decreases damage taken from dark wizards, decreases damage taken from dog bugs, decreases damage taken from goblins, inferi, spiders, trolls. That's only the decreased damage. This is just defense. And they're discover traits 25. Wow.
Or cosmetics, we've been referring to it in this stream. Those types of things you can use, and you can apply a look to any other look. So if you get a piece of gear, you put it on, you look like that, but you can change it to look like whatever you want.
And yes, basically the traits. So you can just make anything look like anything, if you like the traits. That's cool, because that will happen sometimes with different gear. Like I like one look, but I don't like the stats on it, but I want to wear it. I can swap that. That's cool that you can have that ability. It sounds like a Morpheus style where you have the runes. Well, yeah. Well, God of War isn't it? But yeah, there's that mechanic in RPG games. This is a lot of RPG. This is all the role playing part. This is not the skill tree, but there is a skill tree.
That's so cool. And like you can just put some ability to this sweater, but then you can just swap that ability.
Yep, and the appearances you can edit whenever you want in the gear screen. The loom is specifically about applying traits and applying larger upgrades that just kind of grant you greater
This is so
statistical
weird.
advantage or give you really specific abilities that
COVID, it couldn't be.
blend in nicely with
Yeah, look,
where
he
you're trying to
upgraded
go
more,
with your
and then he
combat
needed more
fantasy or
ingredients.
talents and that
To upgrade more. Jobberknoll feather, Niffler fur, toad, warts. Gross, but awesome.
blend in
You get a
nicely with
skin
where you're
of a
trying to go
toad.
with your combat fantasy or talents and things like that.
Interesting. I'm just seeing that they're just like pumpkin fur, moonca fur. Where does that come from?
Yeah, and so you'll notice that the ingredients that are used to add traits and to upgrade your gear are based around beasts. So this is where we get into the beast care section, which is inside this vivarium. Kind of bigger space on the inside idea. And so you can see here we have a couple of beasts out. We have a graphorn and a mooncalf and a niffler and a neasel as well.
Graphorn
quite a
male.
variety.
Oh my god, he's
Male.
just like a big puppy.
They're
I
so
love their
cute.
cuddling. Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable. And so part of beast care is petting them as well, but feeding them too. And so once you do those things, that's
Hello. And then you also here, the spell list changed. Look, there's like strange items. Maybe that's blurred on purpose. I don't know. And then R1, that's like interaction with the beasts.
when they feel safe enough, they'll give you their magical
Yeah, you can
ingredients.
pet
So mooncalf
them.
fur, niffler fur, etc.
You feed them. Look, he's carrying a jug.
That is like so like intuitive because like you know that makes sense because when you touch the animals you get some fur leftovers. That's so. Oh my god.
Yeah, and we really want to hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them. So in the overland, you can find these beast dens and rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is brushing them and feeding them food as well, and to build that relationship with your beasts.
It's like a little heaven in here. Sorry. Do you think it will be in the transactions so that you can buy all of your ingredients instead? No, no microtransactions are in the game. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, because MMOs, they still, carry some RPG elements, a lot of RPG elements from open world. The multiplayer, that's basically the difference. For not to be painful to work with them, a little challenging, and I like the fact that there's no microtransactions. Yeah, you earn all of that yourself. How far can one go in that room of requirement world we're in right now? Is it also free to room or just the little platform? What do you mean? Hold on, let me read there again. I think it's going to be limited. I think this area is slightly limited.
In addition to be able to care for beasts,
But it's
you can
a big
actually
area.
conjure things
It's like
in
you
this
have a
space as
little
well.
chunk of land.
The house, the cottage.
Because there's
Yeah.
body of water
Right.
there and
And
rocks
so
here.
we have like a
so-
lot of little ornaments in this area.
But as they said, that there will be different environments. So it's not like from here you're going to venture far and over there. No, it's going to be limited.
area, and a lot of
But
them
still
are
big
purely
space.
cosmetic, but they look really cool. Again, it's the personalization of this space.
Oh my goodness. No, this is like, I'm gonna spend 8 hours just designing this whole area to personalize. This is like cool. It's like you have this little play area, like a personalized fish tank, so to say, just for the creatures. I love it.
Yeah, no, totally. And
little
there's like a
van,
decoration aspect,
bench.
but there's also, we were saying inside as well, is there's a utility
So awesome.
aspect to it too. So as you progress in the game and you're able to purchase more conjurations, you're able to speed up your process. So one of them, for example,
Oh, no
is the food
worries,
processor,
Mel.
which
Yeah, Jon Snow.
allows
Yeah,
for
it's
the beasts
big
in the space
but it's
to
okay. That's
automatically
fine.
get feed,
Oh,
so you
I-
don't have to do it manually.
I butcher
And so
name
you're
your
really
guys' names all
building
the
the
time.
progression
So
for yourself here. In addition, there's also
appreciate
a
it,
toy
appreciate
box
it.
where you,
Oh,
where you
that's
can play with your beasts. And you'll see here, yeah. So you
Yeah,
can
probably be
there's
on
a
the tree
bunch
line,
Of
you
toys
won't
in
be
it,
able-
and each beast has
But
their
there's
own favorite toy.
For example,
You'll see here.
over there, there's a little path, but it kind of curves.
Yeah, so you can,
Oh yeah, there are little toys.
where you, where you can play with.
Toy chest, the little balls. I don't know what's that. Well, they're all different. There's a quaffle. As we saw in the state of play, Graphorn played with it.
With your beasts. You'll see here, yeah. So you can, there's a
Yeah, look, there's a little path that goes probably on this ledge. Yeah, I still think that this is going to be a mostly isolated area, but it's big. It's like you have... the room of requirement is kind of like your house, right? Wizarding house, you customize whatever, however. And then you have the backyard with a little chunk of land. Well, little. Freaking enormous.
bunch of toys in it, and each beast has their own favorite toy. So as you can imagine, the moon calf really likes the moon ball, or the Neasel as like a little cat really likes to chase the yarn ball as well.
Right.
You can bounce it.
And they're super cute.
Oh my god.
Watching them, it's so cute.
And the big thing we really wanted to hammer home is that the world is a dangerous place. And so
Never mind.
and the big
So those
thing we really wanted
icons,
to hammer home
I first said mooncalf. So there's one symbol is this, kind of like on the side, like to pet with them or do something, and another one, fork and knife. I thought, wait, you can eat them? You can eat your beasts? But that you can feed them. That's the feeding thing. Hold on. I think someone helps us. Oh, in the state of play, they there's elf, because there are elves in this game, and elf and a teacher brought us to this room. There's a scene where this room appears, you know, assembles itself. There was a teacher and an elf. So yeah, someone is gonna introduce us to the room of requirement.
is that the
Yeah, there
world
you go.
is a dangerous
someone said that.
place.
Yeah,
And
there
so
you
by
go.
going and rescuing these beasts and bringing them back here and caring for them, you're really helping,
There you go.
helping
Thanks,
them out.
Kevin
There's poachers in
and
the
Theo.
overland who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead, you're caring for them. You're giving them a home.
Right. Oh my god, this Graphorn is just gigantic. But he looks like my dog. We can't say my dog right now for sure.
You could actually
Wow. And you get, what is it called? The information? You get some lore info. Let's see. I love this part. I'm sure there's going to be a logbook somewhere in the menu where you can just learn about different beasts. Feed and brush this beast and it will release magical materials that can be woven into gear. Graphorns are large mountain-dwelling beasts that have a tough hide and two sharp horns. The tentacle-like appendages on Graphorns' faces are used for capturing food and tending to their young. Graphorns are known for their aggressive nature. However, a witch or wizard has been known to befriend one in rare circumstances. And we are one of those rare circumstances. I still believe ancient magic is partially the reason why they become friends with us. Because their skin, their hides, I believe are infused with ancient magic, just like dragons and trolls. And giants. I really think that this game has some replayability, of course, because you can play once and on the light side and once on the dark side, but also you were trying to get stuff you don't get. Yeah. Also different houses. Hello. Yes, so much. Okay, wait. Let's continue.
name them
love
as
it.
well. So like your dog.
So getting back into that personalization, you know, yeah, we didn't want you to just like throw in,
name him.
oh, here's a Graphorn in here. Like this can be named whatever Andrew's about to name them. Bruce.
It's a good name.
You know, we've created this really nice space, and you can get additional vivariums, correct, to different kind of aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping
Yeah.
your beasts and caring for them.
Progression is a big part of this space
Even
as well.
plants,
So
little
as you
shrubs.
progress through the
Heather
story,
brush.
you will unlock more vivariums.
brush,
So as you can
fern,
see, this
shrub.
one's quite meadow themed, big, open, bright. But there's other ones, say like a swamp that you might
Even the
encounter.
music is like
and it's really a
little
visual
heaven
effect
spot.
to and more space for your feet.
Oh, so it's like those. So when we're inside the room requirement, there's like on the left, there's that moon glow from one entrance, and then some shrubbery going on in the right. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Ah. Oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
And another thing with the beast care that I think is great, you know, tying back to the same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel, it's actually built in and integrated into the world. In the same way, like beast care isn't just this added
hard
element.
was
You're
it
not
to
just
keep
throwing
him
it
as
on
a
top.
secret?
There's really this like narrative and integration to
Yeah,
Well-
everything
Everything.
connects. So as you progress through the missions,
Hard,
you'll expand the
because
space.
it was so much
as
exciting
you
stuff.
earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade and use them to unlock the gameplay here and unlock new conjuration.
And especially when people like, I think that's you, or when we were talking with Alex at Podcast Now on his stream, he mentioned it like, I don't know who's gonna be. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
and different things to play around with in the open world. It's in those different environments, like the different combat and conflicts and bandit camps.
It's so seamless.
And
How
different things
big
like
you
that
make it,
exist in
it's
the
just-
overland. Those things
There's
are
so
what
much
hold
going on
recipes,
with
that
this. Just
exist in the
making this
room.
happen.
So all
It's
these
just that's what I love about this. Like, ability to do these conjurations, the customization of this space was so extra. It's just an additional thing that doesn't really affect really gameplay. It's just, you know, decorative. But it's there. It's just, my mind is blown. I appreciate so much that developers chose to made all these decisions. And again, Chandler said, this is all just the tip of an iceberg.
things have a way of connecting.
That's why they
Moonstone that you
feel
find around
okay
the world
showing
is the
all of
resource
this,
that we use
because
to
there's a
conjure
lot
everything
of
that's
the
found
game,
throughout
of the
world.
content, of the
Forge
story,
rules are used
and
for
plots and
recipes.
side
So
quests
really
that we're
everything's
gonna
everything's like a
find
cycle
out
and
later.
keeps you coming back.
But even with the story that's being told too, I think people know who Poppy is and
Go back. We could collect Moonstone by destroying. Oh yeah. I mentioned it a bit earlier. Yeah, that's
On the world is
the way it was destroyed.
in the open
That's
world.
how we collect it.
Resources, you'll go into
and integrate
Yeah, and it's so cool. I love the
this added element.
glass
You're not just
breaking
throwing it
sound.
on top. There's really this like narrative and integration to
Yeah,
everything
Everything.
connects. So as you progress through the missions, those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom. So all these things have a way of connecting. Moonstone that you find
and
out
that's,
in the
by
world
the
is
way, if I
resource that we use to
remember
conjure
correctly, that's
everything
R1,
that's found throughout the
R2
world.
button. Just if you
forgeables are
press
used
it
for
once.
recipes.
But if
So
you
really
hold it down,
everything's
you
like everything's like a cycle.
to
and
use the
keeps you coming
face
back.
button spells.
But even with the story that's being told too, I think people know who Poppy is and that she
Yeah,
has
she's
a
evil.
particular affinity for beasts.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything we're seeing here,
Wishing
you're going to
well.
be venturing out into the world.
well that you may not
and
grant
this is
your
just kind of
every
the tip
wish.
of the iceberg, even of kind of like your
Wow.
interactions with beasts in that narrative. So, you bringing up Poppy,
What do you
there are
think the
more,
story
there are
difficulty
more
means?
kind of mysteries to
Usually story difficulty is like the easiest one. It means that I just want to experience the story of the game. I don't want a challenging combat. That's usually the difficulty. Then there is like a standard or normal option. Well, I think they're gonna have like I don't remember actually, but yeah, story, that's like the easiest one. Then normal, standard, where you have balanced, of story, of course, but also you have some challenging combat. It keeps you balanced, and then you get harder, where combat specifically is more challenging, meaning it will take you longer to defeat enemies or go through certain levels, and will take you longer to get to story missions, I think.
discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts. And so different characters have their own stuff that just kind of make this all just kind of like the beginning of your journey.
Well, we could spend
Zoom out,
hours
the
in
camera
here,
zooms
but
out
we're
a
gonna
lot.
have to end the stream now. What do you think about what you've seen today?
I mean, I'm just so blown away by how beautiful it looks. The open world seems so detailed, and there's so many things to do. And like the combat, we're gonna spend like 2 weeks or more just breaking it down by pieces. There's just so much to this world. Like, I'm so happy you guys did this overall gameplay.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've got more for you to discover and find on your own. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hogwarts Legacy is available for pre-order now. It releases February 10th with 72-hour early access for owners of the Collector's, Deluxe, and Digital Deluxe Edition. We're gonna wrap things up.
So I think, yeah, we cannot go past this unless we can swim. But still, I think there's gonna be, you know, a barrier
But
of
first
some
we've got
sort
a little
that
surprise
won't
for you.
let us go through.
Bye.
We'll be limited. Oh my god! But this, oh my god! We are in the headmaster's office. Where's my mouse? Okay, my mouse is dying. I think it's dead. Wow. Well, okay, I can use keyboard. Yeah, I am not sure. Golden thingies, I think, indicate the golden icons indicate the main mission. I think the pages appear in the book. Touch it. Wow. 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 It is pensive. Yeah, I mentioned at the very beginning. That is pensive downstairs for sure. Many different globes. Wow. I love that we're gonna even be able to go into this room, into the office. And I think the headmaster is not there. We just snuck in somehow. And you need a password. You need to know a password to get in there. It's not just you walk in. Unless you know the password. Oh, no. There is a moon symbol on the other window. And stars. Okay, so the sun and moon symbols are on the walls. On the windows. There's Slytherin banner. And just sucked into the book. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh. Oh my goodness. Maybe we are summoned by someone else. Or the headmaster actually is corrupted. The headmaster is the evil guy. And he lets us use this room. And he's kind of conspiring together with us. I don't know. But guys, this has been such a blast. It's been such an honor being the community guest host. Oh my goodness. Again, thank you so much, WB Warner Brothers, for sponsoring me and sponsoring this video and bringing me to Salt Lake City. It was such an amazing experience, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribing yet. There's a lot of videos are on the way. They're in the works right now, including some, well, secret stuff that from me, but also the behind the scenes that are going to be released after the holidays, because again, I'm just starting to work on it. And we will go through the approval process and other processes. And then, yeah, so after the holidays, that's going to be that. But yeah, and also I have Discord. Let me pull the screen so you can check that out. Yeah, so you can see my socials are on the screen and the link to my Discord are in the description is in the description. Join in the discussion. We're gonna be breaking this down. I will hop off. I will watch more times, and we'll be making videos about this because I'm so excited. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just speechless. I'm flabbergasted. Not really know what the meaning of flabbergasted, but yes. All right, guys. I will see you later. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great night if it's night wherever you are. And yeah, talk to you later. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye.